Association tonight in high school football. Named Best Sports Program in the country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in high school football is presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Now here's your host, Skip Mossick.
And hi again, everyone. Welcome to week number 8 of high school football here in Ohio, where each game matters more for those on the outside looking in for playoff spots. Plus, many league championship pictures are starting to take shape. As always, we have some terrific matchups across the state, including a couple involving undefeated teams going head-to-head. We'll begin our Week 8 previews next on the Ohio News Network.
I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro, and on behalf of the OEA's 180,000 members, we're proud to bring you tonight's game. Our members are the public school educators who coach your kids on and off the field, because we believe in the potential of every student and their right to a high-quality public education, no exceptions. That's why we will continue to speak in one voice to demand the supports and resources our public schools need, because public education matters.
At Beck's, we stand up for the things that matter most: our faith, our independence, and helping farmers succeed. As the largest family-owned seed company in the U.S., we believe in the integrity of remaining an independent family-owned seed company. Since our founding in 1937, we have continued to produce quality products backed by a quality family of employees and dealers dedicated to serving American farmers. And that's something to be proud of. Beck's, founded in faith, forged in America. For more information, visit BecksHybrids.com.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids. At Beck's, they are and will remain farmers at heart. And welcome back, everyone. We'll begin our Week 8 previews in the northeastern quadrant of the state. First stop is Holmes County, where Ashland looks to remain perfect on the season. This evening, they're at 4-3 West Holmes. Their coach, Keaton Lepla, says Ashland is solid on both sides of the ball.
You know, when you got a quarterback back there that can throw the ball from sideline to sideline no matter what hash you're on, and then Coach Valentine's offense, you know, you're going to be fighting to keep points off the board all night Friday night. As far as them defensively, you know, they're multiple, you know, which is really impressive for a high school D.
Up to Summit County, a couple of good ones there this evening. Akron-Hoban plays host to Cleveland-Glenville. They're both 5-2. Meanwhile, Akron-Manchester looks to remain perfect on the season. This evening, they host 6-1 Worcester Triway. Manchester coach Kevin Stacy says Triway is a tough team to stop.
Triway poses a lot of unique threats. You know, they are 5 wide a lot of the time. They have a lot of good athletes, and for a 5 wide team, they're really big front, and they have tons of skill around it. So they can kind of do what they want. They fling the ball around, and then, you know, options to run with the quarterback as well.
Good one in Cuyahoga County has Youngstown Ursuline 6-1 at Villa Angela St. Joseph. They are 5-1. Next to Mahoning County, Struthers is 6-1 on the season. Tonight they're at 5-2 Youngstown East. Struthers coach John Bayek says East can make you pay for any mistakes you make.
They have the potential to bust a big play every time they touch the football. So our defense definitely has to be sound and do their job and not try and overthink or do someone else's job, because that can definitely be a vital mistake for us.
South DeCarroll County, Newcomerstown still perfect at 7-0. They play 6-1 Malvern. Down into Belmont County, and a matchup between unbeatens as St. Clairsville is at Union Local. St. Clairsville coach Brett McLean says this may be their toughest test to date.
Union Local comes out with a spread-style offense. They utilize 2 different quarterbacks, both very capable dual-threat kids. They got some fabulous special teams players, a kicker that puts the ball in the end zone, a punter that averages over 40-plus yards.
Another matchup of unbeatens is in Monroe County as Barnesville plays at Monroe Central. Their coach Jonathan Calder says this is what it's all about.
Barnesville presents a lot of challenges. They run the ball hard. They're running back to all of our kids. Runs the ball very aggressive. Their line's big. They don't have a lot of weaknesses. Yeah, I look for our kids to just have a good fight in them, and we'll see what happens in the end.
We travel next into Central Ohio. Huge game in Licking County as Granville 7-0 plays at 6-1 Licking Valley. Licking Valley coach Randy Boffman says this is as big as it gets.
Granville is
tremendous football team. They've got a lot of skilled guys, some big physical guys, so we're going to have to be very, very sound in all areas.
Big game up in Delaware County this evening. Olentangy Orange 6-1 plays host to 6-1 Upper Arlington. Orange coach Wes Schrader says a tough closing stretch to the regular season begins tonight with UA.
A very well coached physical ball club that the defensive front's one of the best we'll see. They don't beat themselves. They play really sound, disciplined football, and they played in big games. We're excited for that challenge and the opportunity to compete with the best in Central Ohio.
Game of the night in Franklin County has 6-1 Grove City hosting Pickerington North. North coach Nate Hillerich knows the Greyhounds are good.
They have some big wins. Their one loss came last week when the weather was crazy and rain and wind, which they're a team that throws the ball around, so I think that affected them quite a bit. So we're looking for a great challenge. Quarterback, really good player. They got a lot of good skill kids. Running back is a difference maker.
West to Champaign County. A couple of really big games there tonight. We'll begin with West Liberty Salem 6-1, playing at 5-2 Mechanicsburg. West Liberty Salem coach Dan McGill.
They are big and physical in the trenches, and so we're going to definitely have our work cut out for us. Defensively, their offense put you into conflict frequently, both with unbalanced formations and really good play action passes.
The other big one in Champaign County features 6-1 Urbana hosting 5-2 Bellefontaine. Urbana coach Carlton Cotner says it's obvious who they need to contain in Bellefontaine quarterback Tavian St. Clair.
Obviously, Bellefontaine has a great quarterback who is a generational type player that has, I think, elevated and changed the game in our area, that has forced everybody to try and get better. He's going to present some great challenges for us. He throws the ball well. He moves around the pocket very well.
Coming up as we continue getting you ready for your game broadcast this evening, we'll hit the Northwest, Southwest, and Southern areas of the state as the Ohio Education Association tonight in high school football, presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling, continues on the Ohio News Network.
Did you know 38% of Ohio's teenagers have spent money on gambling in video and online games? Items like mystery boxes, skins, and spin to win mimic gambling, putting children at a higher risk of experiencing a gambling disorder as an adult. So get in the know about youth gambling and start the conversation with discussion guides, parent resources, and more at changethegameohio.org. That's changethegameohio.org.
I don't know what I want to do. I'm just not sure that college is right for me.
Have you considered a career in dental assisting? I love my job as a dental assistant. I have flexible work hours, the money is good, and I get to work in a professional, people-oriented dental office. What I really love about my job is knowing that I give people a healthy smile.
For more information about becoming a dental assistant, contact your high school guidance counselor. Or if you are no longer in school, talk to a dentist in your community or visit ODA.org. This message is brought to you by the members of the Ohio Dental Association.
If a friend asks how you're doing, and you say,
I'm okay,
when the truth is,
I don't want my problems to burden anyone.
Or you say,
hang it in there.
Because
if I ask for help, they'll just think I'm weak.
Then this is your sign to call, text, or chat 988 for free, confidential support. Anytime. You don't have to hide how you feel.
I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we're proud to bring you tonight's game. Our members are the public school educators who coach your kids on and off the field, because we believe in the potential of every student and their right to a high-quality public education, no exceptions. That's why we will continue to speak in one voice to demand the supports and resources our public schools need, because public education matters.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. And welcome back, everyone. Our Week 8 previews take us north to Erie County. A big matchup there as Huron will be at Vermilion. Both are 6-1.
This is ONN.
And that'll put a wrap on Week 8 of Tonight in High School Football. As always, wherever your team's in action, hopefully they're going to come out on.
It's time for live coverage of Mighty Oaks football on 97 Country The Bull. Coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Lewis and Gillum Funeral Homes, Buckeye Construction and Restoration, Jenkins Care Community, Iron City Implement, Jackson County Spark, Caudle Chipping, Holzer Health System, Belicio Foods, the Lanes of Wellston, and Dave's Custom Boot. Coverage of tonight's game is also brought to you by Dakotas of Jackson, Bridgeville Hamilton Nationwide Insurance, Monroe Collision presents the Collision of the Game, the Jackson County Health Department Search Program, Jackson County Banking Center, Jackson County Health Department Tobacco and Vape Prevention Program, Pony Power Sports of Jackson, Warranty Title Company, Papa John's of Jackson, and Ohio Valley Bank. And now let's go live for the call. It's the Mighty Oaks on 97 Country The Bull.
And we're live at Davis Stadium. We greatly apologize for that technical difficulty as we just witnessed the greatest play of the Oaks' entire season, and we weren't able to bring that across the radio waves tonight. But nonetheless, we start out with an onside kick. We recover, and it's Oak Hill ball on the Valley 47-yard line as Eddie Abley begins his journey down the field. He's looking to pass to the left. He sends it in. It's picked off immediately by the Lucasville Valley Indians, and they're taking it down the sideline, and it looks like it's going to be almost a touchdown as number 3 there. Who is that?
That's number 8.
Eddie Abley, the quarterback, spins around and tackles down number 8, Zach Witt, for the Valley Indians.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, and I think he was trying to force one there into Andy Melnick after a big week last week, and the guy had a position on him and made a good play on the ball, took off down the field. It's on the inside the 5-yard line now.
Yep, not what you want to see start out with. Daggone it. We execute a fantastic onside kick, and then we throw a pick, almost a pick 6. Valley's down at the 4-yard line. There is the snap. They're going to give right up the middle as he tries to break the plane. I think he's going to be about a half a yard short. All right, gentlemen, where we were a little delayed there. Can someone help me out? Can anyone hear us? Text me, folks, if you can hear us, please. I need some listeners to text in if you can hear us on the radio.
Valley just punches one in there for a touchdown. As we're trying to work things out here with the station, make sure we're on the air.
Valley did get the touchdown, and they're going to go for the PAT, number 6, Jalen Bender. All right, Jimmy Williams says he can hear us, and we're good. So
okay,
we must be on the air, thank God. And the PAT is good as Jalen Bender does put it through the uprights.
Well, the first play of the game, opening kickoff, have as good a start as you could ask for, and then right off the bat, we throw almost a pick 6 on our first offensive possession, and they go down and score 2 plays later. So almost an unreal start there for the Oaks. A very, very positive start followed by a very, very negative outcome. So unfortunate.
So we got some people saying they can hear and some say they can't. Jimmy hears us, and Samantha Rust does not.
I guess it just depends if we're streaming and who's on
What's
the radio.
That? Does it usually say that up there?
Yep. Everything should be good to go.
Hey, boys, they can't hear us on the radio. You know what's going on?
We'll keep calling the game like we're calling it live, Daniel. What do you think?
Well, that's about all we could do.
We'll just get some more practice in.
It's been such a turn of events this evening. We don't know which way to go.
Oh my goodness, what a start! It's been a great evening until this with senior night and with the youth night.
Wow, just what a busy evening for Oak Hill this evening.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people here in attendance. It's a fantastic, beautiful night for Friday night football. Ethan O'Connor receives the opening kickoff here. And he little end around there to Andy Melnick, and he's loose down the sideline. He's up to the 40 and pushed out of bounds, almost the 45-yard line.
He's definitely loose.
I meant to say the ensuing kickoff, not the opening kickoff. So that's after the touchdown there by the Valley Indians. It's 7-0 early here, first quarter at Davis Stadium. Valley over Oak Hill, 11:05 to go. Oak Hill going to get another shot at it here in their second offensive possession. They're actually going to mark him down well before what I had called. I thought he was down past the 40, 45, but he's actually down on the 37. So they'll start their drive here with 3 out to the right, 1 out to the left, 1 lone back in the backfield. Eddie takes the snap, and he's going to be sacked back on the 30-yard line as Valley brought the house there, and he had nowhere to run. So 2 offensive plays, 1 interception, and 1 sack. And not a great start for the Oaks. It's about as bad as you can get there. We're going to probably, looks like an official's timeout here. Maybe some blood on the leg of Ethan O'Connor. He's got to come out. Get that taken care of, and being replaced there by number 14 for the Oaks. And that is Mr. Isaac Gillen. There goes our next play. Oh. Nope, he's got another, 14's got to come off the field. So number 10's going on. Nick Queen. No, sorry. William Strickland. Here goes Eddie Abley. He's dropping back to pass. He's nearly sacked again. He's running around. There's a flag on the play, probably for a hold, as he is dancing and dancing and dancing, trying to find a block. He gets hit and thought he was hit out of bounds. No flag, as the official was right there. Must have hit him just before he ran out.
I thought it was close enough.
Close enough, but nonetheless, he dances around for about a gain of a yard, 2 yards at the most.
What a scramble.
It's a scramble, yeah. He was scrambling for his life there, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Yeah, it really has. We're scrambling, they're scrambling, Eddie's scrambling. A couple of flags on the play, I'd say, in the area of holding. They're talking over there with the coach for Valley Indians. And it is a hold on the offense. And that's going to back him up. That's going to be a 10-yard penalty for holding. It's going to take him down all the way to the 22-yard line for Oak Hill. It's going to be a second down. And a long way to go, Daniel.
Long way to go.
Long way home. This is our first home game in quite some time. Actually, our last home game was in August, and here we are October 11th. Still hearing from some of our listeners that they can barely hear us or not hear us at all, so we're still trying to get that fixed as a pass is caught by Mikey Williams for a great gain and gets all the way to the 40-yard line. Gain of almost 18 yards there. And Mikey Williams had a big game last week against Wheelersburg.
He did.
Had a great game. Called his name on the radio several times on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. So much more manageable after that 18-yard play there to Mikey Williams right up the middle from the tight end position.
Let's see what the playbook comes out for us this time.
Yeah, we got 3 out to the right. We got 1 out to the left, 1 in the backfield. Eddie takes the snap. He drops back. He's scrambling left. He's looking, finds nobody and has to throw it towards O'Connor up the sideline, and it's going to fall to the turf, incomplete. And that's going to be a 4th down and 7. All things point to a punting situation here for the Oaks as they're on their own 40-yard line, and on comes the punt team. Andy Meldick back deep for the Oaks to punt this away. And coming off of his greatest game of his career easily, and the greatest game a receiver has had in the history of this school. 258 yards receiving and a touchdown, almost 2 touchdowns. at Wheelersburg. What a place to do that.
Yes.
Here's the snap. He receives the snap. He kicks it. It's off. It's a good punt. It's going to be fielded there by number 9. He's coming up. He's got the left side of he's up to the 50, left side of the field. He gets upended by the punter, Andy Meldick. There is a flag. The fans for Oak Hill. Oh, there's flags everywhere.
I think we're going to have some offsetting flags.
Yeah, we might have some offsetting, maybe extracurriculars out there at the end, but I think this one over here closest to us, Daniel, was probably a hold, as the Oak Hill fans saw it as well as I did.
I'd say we'll have a personal foul.
Maybe a personal foul there. We're tinkering around here, trying to do things as we can.
Mr. Ruby here, he's working hard in the background.
He's working hard behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Sometimes he's right up stage center, but right now he's behind the scenes. How about that?
How about that? He says right now he might be eating some cherry pie.
He might be eating some cherry pie right there. You're all right, Daniel. The penalties are going to be offsetting, so we're going to play this where he ended. Oh no, we're going to replay the down. It's going to be a punt again, which actually probably works out for Oak Hill.
What would you call that? A mulligan?
A mulligan, yeah. That's in the golf world,
yes.
yeah. I've had plenty of those.
Yes.
Plenty of those.
I do believe you're wearing your golf hat.
Oh yeah, golf hat. Actually, I think this shirt says golf on it.
You're golfing.
Yeah.
How about that? Well, here's the restart.
Here we go. We're going to punt it again. Andy Meldick gets one off. This is a high punt. I'd say he'll probably clear the area and let that one fall safely to the turf. Oak Hill's going to grab it. And it's probably down to about the 30-yard line. 32 or 33-yard line. That's where the Indians will start their next drive. And we're going to take a look at their offense from this side of the field. The last time their offense was on the field, they were on the 4-yard line. So not much work to be done there to get their first score. It is 7-0 here in the first quarter, 8:38 to go, and the Indians are on top of the Oaks here on senior night, Daniel.
Senior night. Let's hope these seniors can settle in tonight and get something going here.
Yeah. After that wild start, maybe we'll settle in, get a good defensive stand here. Yeah, it's been a scramble. Everybody's scrambling tonight.
Everybody scrambles.
Everybody's scrambling.
I like scrambled eggs.
I think Corey was just buying more time to eat some more of that pie up there.
That's right. I rigged this thing.
I still believe we're having no luck for
we're not on the radio, boys.
No,
we're streaming, though.
We're streaming live.
You boys just keep it up.
Yeah.
I got to monitor this phone.
Those boys were streaming to get that ball carrier down as he ran to the right side, and it's going to be a tackle for a loss there of about 2 yards. Ball carrier, I think, was number 22, Anthony Aaron, for the Indians. 2nd and 12 here for the Indians. 8:10 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Indians on top. At Davis Stadium.
Davis
Stadium.
Home of Oak Hill football.
Oak Hill football.
And there's the snap. He gives it right up the middle. He's going to be taken down by some excellent Mighty Oak defensive linemen there.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't get a number on who tackled him there. It was one of the defensive linemen, maybe 70.
Number 22, Anthony Aaron, the ball carrier.
Dallas Coleman.
Tripped up by Osa Oaks.
Anthony Aaron, the ball carrier.
Yep, Anthony Aaron.
Aaron. Thank you, Michael.
Yes,
thank you.
Anthony Aaron.
Anthony Aaron, number 22. Who do we got running the quarterback spot there, boys? What's his number?
I've always heard don't trust a man with 2 first names. So
right,
I don't know. Quarterback position there is
can't see the man's number.
Like number 4, Hunter.
No,
number
Favre?
9. Number 9.
Number 9.
Aiden Waddle.
Coming down the line.
Aiden Waddle coming across the 40, and he's finally taken down.
I remember Aiden Waddle's name from last year. Had some success against these Oaks at Valley. Probably one of their better athletes on the field. They lost a tight one last week. The Indians did to Portsmouth West, 22-21. They have come into this game at the same record as the Oaks, 1-6. Their win comes against Northwest, 38-35 in a shootout.
All right, Michael, they want us to shut down Clean Feed.
Shut her down.
And log it back in and see if that gets us over the air.
Let's shut her down.
And we are live. Folks, if you got the radio on, text in and let us know if you can hear us over the radio. We just restarted ourselves here. So let us know if you can hear us over the radio, please, our faithful listeners. And here we go, lining up at the 45-yard line. Twins left, one receiver out wide to the right. Waddle's in the gun. He takes the snap. He's going to give a little pitch over there to the left side as the man's making his way down the football field, pretty much uncontested. That'll be number 22, Anthony Aaron. There's a flag. It's going to be a holding call there. I am nearly certain of that. Thank you so much, folks, for tuning in. I believe we've got ourselves worked out now, so we are back on the air.
That is a holding call on Lucasville on the Indians. Bring this one back. That was a big gain there by Anthony Aaron. Got all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Oaks have got to capitalize on these moments here. But, I appreciate the flag and the penalty. The gentleman, Anthony Aaron, he had his way all the way down the football field.
Yeah, found that left side, up the sideline, got loose, and Eddie Abley with what looked like a touchdown-saving tackle, but with the penalty, that's going to come back all the way to the 44-yard line.
Yeah. I'm with you, fellas.
Yes, I'm with you, fellas, as well.
Boys, I could about go for a little "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" right now.
Yeah, well.
Heath, you could go.
It may be that kind of night. We don't know. We'll see.
Heath says that if I'll sing, he'll listen.
Well,
boys, I can sing.
You've got the stage right now.
I'll take it.
You could say that you sung on the radio.
Oh, I've done that before. Well, tickets to see George Jones, and the old timer played possum for the last time.
Big butt country.
Yeah.
He died before the concert.
Oh,
got
my.
pneumonia and died. No show.
No show
Jones, but he played possum for the last time, but he wasn't lying.
No. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
That's right.
I'm lying, I'm dying.
Oh, boy.
Well, we're...
he stopped loving her today.
They got the chains out.
Hey, they got the...
They're trying to measure there,
they got
boys.
Stanley Fat Max.
Get it out.
Get it out.
Let's see what they came up with. It's going to be short.
Just a little short.
I heard Matt Bennett sing one time.
How'd that go?
It was at an Amish wedding.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I bet people were dancing and singing.
They were dancing, singing in Pennsylvania High Dutch.
We're in there.
We're in there. Here we go. And we've got Waddle in the backfield. He takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. And there's pressure coming on him. One hand got on him, and he's making his way down the sideline as he will trot out of bounds at about the Oak Hill 33-yard line. This Lucasville Valley offensive line, they are tenacious.
Yeah, they've had the way so far with the line of scrimmage, pushing it back, pushing it every which way that they need to go. And Hayden Waddle took off. He got the first down easily, but was nearly, as you said, touched there by Big Joe Anthony out there. So Big Joe almost getting a sack, but unfortunately, Hayden got loose and got the first down. He's all the way to the, looks like the 33-yard line.
That's right. On the 33 is where the Valley Indians will come. Twins right. And it looks like a timeout, Lucasville. And with that, we'll take our first timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
I went from a dead-end job to endless opportunity.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. With advancement opportunities, an on-site health clinic, and generous retirement benefits, you too can be more at Bellisio Foods. Apply today at BellisioFoods.com/careers. That's BELISI foods.com/careers.
The Mighty Oaks play here on 97 Country, The Bull.
And we're back. we are back live. Great job to our board ops down the hall here from us. We are back in the saddle, ladies and gentlemen,
That's right.
and all is well here at Davis Stadium, home of Oak Hill football. You're listening to 97.7 WCJO The Bull. Keep it tuned in right here tonight as the Valley Indians have marched down to the Oak Hill 33, where they are doing all they can to try to put another one in. It's 7-0, 5:28 to go in the first here at Davis Stadium. Waddle under center, Twins right. Two backs in the I formation. He gives the snap. He pitches it out over there to the two first name feller. I can't think of it right now.
He's got two first names.
Yes.
I can't think of either one.
I can't think of either one. Let me look down here.
Anthony
22,
Aaron.
Anthony Aaron. That's right. Anthony Aaron.
Shoved out by number 9.
Oh, my heavens.
That's
I'm with you, fellers.
That's been the best one of the year, I think.
Oh, my.
He's got two first names, and I can't remember either one.
Yeah, I cannot. But I did fall asleep last week at Wheelersburg.
That is true. I watched it happen.
And I ran into Ryan Bethel, and he said, but as soon as they got out there, Jugs, you woke up.
Yeah, right. I mean,
And that was true.
that'll get your attention.
Twins right, same formation. Waddle under center, gives it to Aaron Aarons, or whatever that name is there. Anthony Aaron.
Anthony Aaron.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Where you said two first names, it makes me think that his first name and his last name's the same.
Aaron, we'll call him Aaron Anthony's for the
Aaron Anthony's.
Call him the
Yes.
double A, the big A.
AA.
Now they're watching that, Nicole. They can see that. Nicole's giving us the head shake, boys. That usually means simmer down a touch. You ever get the head shake, Mike?
Oh, I've had it a few times.
Really? There we go. The trips left. Actually, spread offense there. Waddle's in the gun. Motion coming to the right. Waddle's going to keep it on a draw right up the middle. And there you have it. He's going to gain about 5 or 6, maybe 7. Going to bring up about a 2nd and 3 on the Oak Hill 10-yard line.
2nd and 3. Boys, we've said a lot, but I don't know what all's going over the air. So hopefully we might repeat ourselves, and if we've said something.
We may have to do a recap.
Yeah, I mean, we will. We will definitely do a recap maybe
That's
at the
right.
quarter's end here. It's 4:20 to go in the first right now, 7-0 Valley.
Twins left. Waddle in the gun. Single backfield. He calls for the snap. Gives it to Aaron. I'm not even going to try it, but he gave it to Aaron. Anthony Aaron. Oh, my. And he'll get the first down. It's first and goal, Lucasville.
All apologies to the Aaron family.
Yeah.
If they're listening.
Yeah.
He's,
we promise that we do not mean this in any joking manner.
Well, of course they're going to hand him the ball every time.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
a great athlete. Y'all should be proud of him. I'm going to try to do better.
About 10 carries.
Carries for 472 yards. And here we go. Twins right. And we got the I formation. We're going to give it to him again. He's going to make himself at least 3 yards. That'll be 2nd and goal. Ball on the Oak Hill 2. If you're just now tuning in, it's 7-0. Indians on top of the Oaks with 3:50 to go in the first.
And it's week 8, and it finally feels like football weather.
Praise the Lord.
You know, I mean, at Wheelersburg, we were burning up out there. I mean, the sun beating down
rough.
on us.
That put me to sleep.
Week 7, I mean, we had shorts and T-shirt on. We were burning up out
It
there.
was rough. That was rough, Mike.
Yeah.
We had that air conditioner. It didn't work.
Oh.
It was circulating warm air.
It was full blast, and I don't think it was doing anything for us.
It wasn't. Twins left. Backs in the eye. Waddle gives it to Aaron to finish the job, and he does.
Anthony Aaron
touchdown.
in for a touchdown.
That'll be 13-0. Indians on top of the Oaks as we await Bender to come out and put her through the uprights, as he will attempt the point after for the Valley Indians. Your score's 13-0, 3:25 to go in first. And here they come onto the field to give it the good old PAT. Waiting on the snap. There it is. PAT is up. They just about got some hands on that. But it's going to go through there, and that'll be 14-0. Keep it tuned right here. We'll be back in 30 seconds for more Oak Hill football action.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on 97 Country, The Bull.
And we're back here as Lucasville lengthens their lead to 14-0 over the Oaks here as they're now going to kick it off to the Mighty Oaks. 3:25 to go in the first. And I'll just state the obvious, but the Oaks have got to score on this one, boys.
Oh, no doubt.
And they can. They can.
They-
They've shown tonight already that it's not going to be impossible. We got to get her in high gear.
Most unfortunate thing is our best game against Wheelersburg there as far as offensive production. They probably have been watching film on all week.
Yes, true. And I will point out that the has lost to Wheelersburg 42-7. So, there we go. O'Connor is breaking loose. He'll make it to the 20-yard line. But back to my point I was talking about there as that kick was in the air. This really, truly should be an even matchup because I would assume that Wheelersburg starters were in about the same length of time over the Indians as they was on the Oaks.
I'd say
Based on the score.
yeah.
I did not look at film or anything of that nature.
Yeah, I think we broke some tendencies against Wheelersburg. We came out firing on, we threw a lot of passes. Eddie Abley threw a lot of balls. I think they were probably preparing for us to run the ball a lot. And so I think we took Wheelersburg by surprise a little bit. And this team's can expect, what we did last week.
Abley with the snap, get to the chicken man. Chicken man rolls. He's going to gain about 1 yard, and it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Oaks on their own 21. While we got a little bit of time, a big, huge shout out to Samantha Russ of Jackson Meats. Samantha, thank you so much for the absolutely wonderfully impeccable, delicious, outstanding, superb, elite spaghetti, Alfredo, salad, apple pie, and garlic bread. And a huge thank you and a big I love you to Shirley Evans for the delicious cherry pies. She made them for her son-in-law. She didn't know her son would be here, but he just got to benefit from the generosity.
Right, yeah. But, that was a fantastic meal. That chicken Alfredo, boy,
That chicken Alfredo had a little bit of kick to it, and I like that kicking chicken there, Sam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes you need a kick.
You need a little kick.
do. I'll tell you what, Samantha, it put pep in my step.
If it kicks us again, we're in trouble. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we don't want it to kick again, but it'll put lead in your pencil.
It's the second kick you got to watch for.
Yeah,
right, exactly. Here we go. The Oaks is 3rd and 13 as they lost a few on that last play. We got twins left, twins right, single backfield. Abley is in the gun, and he's going to call for the snap. There it is. He's looking for someone to pass to.
Going deep.
He's got an open guy, and so close to Ethan O'Connor. So close. He was covered up heavy, and you talk about they've watched all that. As I was walking in tonight, the Valley coaches was coming in as well. They were calling him by name, and they was talking about it in a positive way. But it's going to be a rough night. It's going to be a hard night to get great receptions. It can be done, and it's going to be great when it happens. But it's going to be tough. 4th and long as the Oaks prepare to punt. There's the snap. Chicken Man wheels it around. He gets one down. It'll go past the 50. And there it is. It's going to be on the 48-yard line. 49 probably is where they'll spot it. Of the Valley Indian territory was picked up number 3, Parker Robinson. Or was that number 9?
It was number 9.
Oh, Waddle. Okay. The quarterback got the return, and he just went down. 1st and 10, Valley Indians on their own 49.
Yeah, we were mentioning earlier when I think we were not on air, but we were talking about it anyway, just in case. But Valley is 1-6 coming into tonight, and they're eager for a win just as much as we are. We've got the same record, and they've lost a couple of tight ones this year, and so they're wanting to take one tonight.
Yeah, two groups really, similar stats, and yeah, they want to win too.
Yeah,
for sure. Nice play. Oh, no, it faked me out, too.
Faked the cameraman.
Yep, my word. That was a great. I'll tell you what, though, old
74,
old
Trevin
Anthony
Irwin.
He felt that. He took a fake.
Yeah, Trevin Irwin got back there and tackled Anthony Aaron, but he didn't have the ball, unfortunately. Waddle, he had a great fake there, took off up the middle, got a first down.
Absolutely.
They're on the 39-yard line.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to.
I'd say they're going to feed it to Aaron all night long.
Yeah.
And no, not that time. As Waddle's going to pass, heavy pressure on the Oaks, but he's going to complete that rascal to number 8, who just gets a first down. I mean, runs it right down. That was thrown at the 50. He's going to get him a first down, I believe. No, he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, they marked.
So he's going to, that was close, though.
Yeah, they marked him short there, stepped out of bounds about looks like the 34. Yep. 34-yard line. Mikey Williams right there to push him out.
Another big shout-out tonight to the Junior High Oaks as they hosted Wheelersburg Junior High last night. Came out with a great victory, 20-6.
How about that? That's exciting.
That is exciting. There is a bright future here for the Mighty Oaks. There's the snap. They're going to feed it to Anthony Aaron. I'm struggling with that tonight.
That's why you can't trust a man with 2 first names. I know. We're just struggling all around.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
hey, when it starts out rocky, boys, it takes us a little while to get back on track.
We got to smooth things out.
Yeah, it'll take halftime for that.
Yeah.
Regroup, recalculate, reset our clean feed here.
We had the best pregame we ever gave.
It's the best.
And nobody heard it.
Nope. Nobody heard it. But it's okay.
That's all right. Now we can say it was as good as whatever we want.
We can say that now. We can tell them it's the best that's ever happened in the history of high school sports.
Yeah.
There goes Waddle. He's passing to the wide open end zone. He'll get in there, and that should be a touchdown.
I think he dropped down short. I don't know why he fell.
Yeah, they're going to put him down.
They're going to put him on the 1. He's going to have to earn it.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
That was number 1, Braxton Conway. He caught a ball right at his chest, and then he just he went down. I think he may have been anticipating a hit, but he's going to be marked down about, inside the 1-yard line.
Sure. Be on the 1 there, and here it comes as they're in the eye. Waddle's under the center. He'll take the snap. Twins right. Feeds it right there to number 8.
From the fullback position.
Yep. A little power eye football there. As that's not 8, that's 15. Let me help me get that guy's number. What's his number, Daniel? Right there. Is that 15?
That's number 8.
Number 8.
I don't think.
That's just trotting off the field?
No, he didn't carry it. It was the number 15. Isaiah Clark. No, that can't be. I don't know who it was. I think it was number 8.
I'm pretty sure it was 8.
That's fine. Number 8 gets a touchdown. Bender for the PAT. Who scored that touchdown, Bennett? What number? 15.
Oh, it was 15.
I knew it was 15. I doubted myself. Isaiah Clark. Great job, Isaiah. Way to get a touchdown. Number 6, Bender. He puts it in the uprights. That's your score. 21-0, 1:13 to go in the first here at Davis Stadium. And, looking like it might be a long night for the Oaks.
Yeah.
We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be right back with more Oak Hill football action right after this.
Keep your athlete in action with Holzer's Saturday morning sports injury clinics. Dr. Kelly Roush and Charles Zurenberg offer Saturday morning sports clinics at Holzer's Sycamore in Gallipolis and the Holzer Jackson Clinic on Pattonsville Road every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. during all sports season. Dr. Roush and Dr. Z have the experience to keep your athlete in action. No appointment necessary. Walk-ins are welcome.
Your home of Oak Hill Oaks football is 97 Country, The Bull.
And here we are back live at Davis Stadium where the Oaks are having a struggling first quarter. They're down 21-0 as Lucasville Valley came to town to play tonight. 1:13 to go in the first quarter as number 6 there, Jalen Bender, prepares to send it downfield to the Oaks. And here he goes as he's trotting up to the ball, and there it is, the boot.
Wow.
It's been sent down towards the end zone there, and it'll get in there, and we'll just take 20 yards for free.
Touchback. That'll be a touchback, and he does have a boot, Daniel. That is a
boot.
Yeah, number 6.
He goes on a bender.
Yeah, Jalen Bender just boots it every time. Got that one into the end zone for a touchback. First down, Oak Hill. They'll start this drive on the 20. 80 yards to go, minute and 13 before this first quarter ends. Trying to get some offensive production here. The production that we had last week would be ideal, but right now we're just going to take anything we can get.
Twins left, Twins right, snap to Abley. Abley's got heavy pressure coming on him. Oh, Lord have mercy. He's on his tail. Abley's skirting up the left side of the field. He sends it down and overthrows his man. And, wow, that could have got ugly fast.
Yeah, the defensive line of the Valley Indians is just eating Oak Hill's offensive line. I mean, just eating them up. But they are 2 yards deep as soon as the snap happens. And Eddie Abley's just running for his life. Oak Hill did a better job against Wheelersburg line, offense or defensive line last week.
They did. That's true. This is rough, boys. This is a rough night.
Yeah,
and I know we can't make the listeners understand it, but this is a fairly decent matchup here. Snap,
blitz,
Abley on the skirt and run. He's going to the left side. He gives a little juke move. He's going to go ahead and keep it and take 5 yards, and that's Abley's probably got the most rushing yards of the night.
He's got the only offense that we've had easily.
He gets 5. Maybe 4. They're going to give him 4. It's 3rd and 6 on the 23-yard line or 24-yard line.
Yeah, the Valley Indians just showing a few different blitzes here and there. They'll come from the left. They'll come from the right. They'll come from the middle. That time they came around the right side and flushed him out of there. He had to scramble.
Oh, yeah. Trips right. Single back in the backfield. Abley gets it.
There they go
Heavy
again.
pressure.
Yeah.
And they is looking there for a 44, Big Joe. Or Mikey Williams. I'm so sorry, Mikey Williams.
Yeah,
and, the route was run good, but the pressure was too heavy. That's the problem there.
Yeah, they're basically just in the house.
Yep.
Every play. And I think they've probably seen that on film. You get pressure on the quarterback, try to flush him out of the pocket. But last week, Eddie did a great job out of the pocket, but downfield, he was finding receivers. Right now, he's not finding anybody open.
Nope.
Good punt there by Andy Meldick. It's going to almost fly over the head of Waddle. He had to call for a fair catch, and that's going to be down 39-yard line where the Indians will take over for their next offensive possession.
Yeah, what they're doing, boys, they understand the only way we're going to score is with the pass, and that's all they're doing. And it's a shame that we don't have a emergency run game that is effective, because if we did, we would blow things up on them here, and we just don't have that option.
Yeah, we're going to have to change up our offensive game plan here quickly, maybe before halftime.
Yeah. Waddle in the gun. Twins right. He's going to pass it to Aaron. And Aaron will be taken out of bounds there. He'll get about 6 yards on it.
Yeah, Blaze Ford pushing him out of bounds. Really kind of slinging him out of bounds. Blaze always playing hard out there.
Blaze gives it all that he's got.
He really does, yeah.
Have nothing but great things to say about young Blaze.
Yeah, he plays hard, and he's just a junior, so we'll get him next year too.
Waddle in the gun, Twins left, and Twins right. He's just going to feed that ball right there to Anthony Aaron, who is going right down the sideline faster than grease lightning. It'll be first down for the Valley Indians, as they now have made it all the way down to about the 30-yard line of the Oak Hill Oaks.
I'd say Anthony Aaron's nearing 70, 80 yards of rushing right now.
I would say yes, without
Maybe even closer to 100 in the first quarter.
Yeah, there was a gain of 17 right there
Yeah.
on that play, so I guarantee he's probably broke 100.
Yeah, and they're not going to get this playoff before the quarter ends, so that's going to be your end of first quarter.
End of the first, 21-0. The Valley Indians on top of the Oaks. Keep it right here. We'll be back in 1 minute right after this.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services with the highest levels of customer satisfaction and will do everything they can to meet your expectations. With a variety of offerings to choose from, they are sure you'll be happy working with them. There is no job too large for Cottle Chipping. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-596-5984.
Let's go out and do something.
Something like what?
I don't know, something fun, something exciting, something new, something delish.
I know. Let's go bowling at Leela Lanes and eat pizza at Amore's Pizzeria.
Yeah, bowling is something fun and exciting.
Especially with something new at Leela Lanes.
Especially with new renovations underway at Leela Lanes.
Not to forget that Amore's Pizzeria is right inside of Leela Lanes.
Let's go now.
Leela Lanes and Amore's Pizzeria.
Something great.
You're listening to the Oak Hill Oaks on 97 Country, The Bull.
And we're back here live at Oak Hill High School. And it is going to be the beginning of the second quarter. Oak Hill trails 21-0. Waddle's going to give it there to Anthony Aaron. Wow, he lowers that shoulder down and just plows the Oaks. But it looks like we've got a holding call here on the Valley Indians. Michael, I was able to use your computer and start us back on the radio while you were eating pie.
Oh, good. I was glad you got that figured out.
That's right. I just pressed that button that lit up the microphone.
Well, in my experience, you just start pushing stuff until you think it's working. You know?
Right, absolutely. The internet's working. Oh, yeah, exactly, Daniel. Good job.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I could go for some bowling.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Where at, Daniel?
Maybe up in Leela Lanes and
a piece of pizza from Amore's.
Yeah.
I like pizza. Trips left for the Valley Indians. Waddle in the gun. And he calls for the snap with his hands, and there it comes as he, gives the old out route there, and voila, 5 or 6 yards.
Ball was loose, but they're going to mark him down.
Oh, my.
Isaiah Clark, number 15.
Number 15, Isaiah Clark. It's going to be a loss of yards. Oh, gain of 5, that's right, because they were at second.
After the penalty, yeah.
It's 2nd and 15 now here at Valley Indians Town.
Yeah, we're about to lock in here.
Well, we have to.
We're about to lock in.
Guys, we have to right here, boys, or it's going to be bad news bears. All right, there we go. Waddle in the gun, twist right. He calls for the snap. There it is. He's going to give it to Anthony Aaron, and he is going to be he should have been tackled for a loss. But listen, we'll hold him to 3 yards, and we'll take that all night.
He's a strong runner.
Oh,
he really
strong.
is. Yeah.
He has strong legs.
Blaze, he's getting up limping a little bit after trying. He was dragged for 4 yards there.
Yep. Oh, Blaze he took a hit there. Actually, I think he did. He stopped him for a gain of nothing. Look at that. Gain of 3.
Gain of 3.
Anthony
Both of them.
Boy, they're not moving the down marker.
What we got here?
I don't know.
Officials are signaling something there.
We're not sure. These guys are from West Virginia.
Oh, there was a penalty that we didn't see. Illegal block in the back, but it was a penalty that was declined by the Oaks.
Yes. Okay, we'll take it. 3rd and 13. Anytime you can stop Anthony Aaron, you decline penalties.
Yeah, right.
If you stop him. Here we go. Twins left, Twins right. Waddle in the gun. Waddle's audibling out to his offense. He snaps his fingers, looking for the ball to come in. There it is. Pressure by the Oaks. wide open pass. Goodness gracious. We was there. We was covering properly, but the man was wide open. That's number 8, Zach Witt. That'll be a first down, Lucasville Valley.
And they're just moving the ball at will.
At will, Michael.
At will.
They really are.
On the ground, in the air, around the left, around the right, up the middle.
It reminds me of the Salem witch trials.
How's
by
that?
land, by sea, or by air.
Yeah.
The way the witch can travel, Mike. Twins right. Snaps coming, giving it. The quarterback, it keeps it. Excuse me, yes. And he just about trots in, but he'll go down about the 1 yard line.
Yep, big gain
I see
there.
Anthony Aaron there picked up, let's see here. That'd be number 73 for us. Who's that, Big Joe?
Big Joe.
So Big Anthony Aaron plowed Joe down there, but he offered him a helping hand and brought him back to his feet. I'm going to tell you right now, that boy put Joe down. He'll hit you.
Yeah, no doubt. He stood him up, probably told him, hey, get back up, and we'll do it again.
What he did is he said, listen, I have 2 first names. I don't care which one you call me. But you're not going to forget either one.
Right, that's right.
Just don't call me late for
right. You're going to do a lot better than that radio guy. You're not going to forget who just slapped you right now.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, Valley's always been a big physical team, as long as I can remember.
Well, and they've always had athletes.
Yes.
Always had it.
When do you think we'll be harvesting some Eastern Cottontail rabbit?
Oh,
I can smell them.
It'll be less than weeks.
Have you got your dogs tuned up yet?
I'm a little behind this year, I ain't gonna lie. But we're getting there.
That's all right, Daniel. I'm proud of you. Get them running. We're going to take you to a couple spots here.
Runner just might be a little out of shape like your owner.
That's fine. I'm out of shape. As long as they don't make me run the rabbit. Here we go. Twins right. Waddle under the center. I formation in the backfield, and we're going to keep it with Waddle. He bounces around the left and rolls into the end zone. That'll be a touchdown, Lucasville. 8:29 to go in the first half. They're on top, 27-0. I don't like it, Mike. I don't like it one bit.
No, I do not either, Corey. This is hard to watch after what we witnessed last week. We had some bright spots. I know it was a big loss. I mean, it was a 45-14 loss, but there were a lot of bright spots for this Oak Hill team.
It was, but it was respectable.
It was.
It was a respectable, honorable loss.
We moved the ball. We moved the ball against Wheelersburg at their home field.
These guys just ate us. They're eating us alive.
Yeah.
Just when you think it could be a shootout.
Yeah, there went the PAT. It made it into the men's restroom, and that's going to be 28-0 here for the Valley Indians as they extend their lead over your Oak Hill Oaks.
8:29 to go in the second.
We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Oak Hill Oaks football right after this.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how, and we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids need to know the dangers and how to avoid them. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
You're listening to the exciting Southern Ohio Conference football action of the mighty Oak Hill Oaks, only on 97 Country, The Bull, WCJO-FM, Jackson.
Here we are. We are back on the air as my brother-in-law was looking at Alaska. Well, I wanted him to put us on the air.
Yeah. Well, I thought I could see a little bit of Russia from my back door.
I think there's collusion here.
Yeah. Oh.
I really do.
Oh,
they tried to do a little trickaroo, but Valley's not buying that, so I think we need to give it next time.
Yeah, well, it worked the first time when we gave it, but we faked it the last two.
Yeah.
Andy Meldick got to about the 14. They're put him on the 15.
That's generous.
A generous yard there. We'll take every yard we can get here right now.
Especially when Bender's kicking it plumb into the end zone.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
You know, boys, football is a game of inches. and you got to capitalize on every one that you have. And, the Oaks, it's got to make positive yards. I don't care. We got to score to be in this game. This is really ugly. 28-0.
We'll take positive inches even right now.
We sure will.
There's a big long ball.
And it's caught by O'Connor, and he's still on his feet as he gets to the 50-yard line. O'Connor's wanting to get 4 more of those right now.
That's a lone bright spot in the offensive production for Oak Hill. Big pass there by Eddie Abley to Ethan O'Connor for a gain of about 35 yards. So he's on the 50-yard line.
And we most definitely needed that, as the Oaks needed a little shot of B12. And here we are, midfield on the 50. Twins left, Twins right. Saunders in the backfield. Abley looking back to pass, trying to get some help, but he is going to be sacked for, goodness gracious, loss of 15 yards.
Brought him right down to the turf, sat him down, laid him down like a baby for a nap right there.
Wow. Speaking of naps, I did take a nap one time broadcasting a football game. That is a true story.
Live on air. Eyes were closed. This was just last week.
It was. But it was so warm and that sun, and everyone was eating, and they were feeding us.
Yeah, just great hospitality.
It's just such a good experience.
Yeah.
Put a man down.
Trips right. Abley in the gun, looking. Hey, there we go. Draw right up the middle. He's still looking, and he's going to run it out of bounds. That was a pretty good move by Abley. Look at that, though, boys. We had 2 wide opens. He was trying so hard to make it work. That'd be about a gain of 10, I'd say. It's going to be 3rd and 11 now for the Oaks. It's such a shame to be down on the 15, get to the 50, and we're on 3rd down at the 49. Yeah. That's just hard to swallow.
3rd and 11.
Jeez, oh, Pete. No, ball's on the left hash, trips right. Abley's in the gun. He's got Saunders back there with him. There's the snap. Good protection. Abley's got some time, little bit of pressure. He's telling his man to run, and they're not. He's got his hands on him the whole time. How was that not pass interference? Number 12 had his hands on our guy the entire time, in his chest.
At the minimum, it should have been defensive holding.
Yes, I agree. I'm not being, kind of a homer here. I mean, that's true. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Nonetheless, incomplete pass brings up 4th down, 4th and 11 from the 49.
Have to punt that rascal.
Going to have to punt it. Andy Meldick. He's going to have more punt yards this week than he had receiving yards last week.
Did I guys tell you how great Samantha Russ did on that food?
I think that went out over the air. I think it did. I think that one did.
Did it make it? Well, if it didn't, Samantha Russ outdid herself tonight, along with my mother-in-law.
Yes.
What a meal.
My mother-in-law is so sweet, and she baked 2 homemade cherry pies, my absolute favorite in the whole world.
Oh, and they were warm.
Oh, they were warm.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, my.
It was so good. It's been the best thing of this night so far.
Really has. Yeah. And whenever I was getting stressed and I needed to eat, I just went to the pie, and it took all my anxiety away.
Yeah, Nicole had knocked sugar off of it before she ate it. But
Nicole took the sugar off the pie, and then she ate it. Yeah.
She said it was great, fantastic.
But she's offered free shots to everyone tonight.
Yeah.
Insulin.
Okay.
Yeah, insulin shots. Yes. Don't everyone get excited.
Oh, yeah.
Nicole doesn't want anything to go to waste.
I saw somebody coming up from the stands after they heard that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now stay seated.
Yeah. Somebody just pulled a flash.
Yeah.
Both hands on the wheel. It's just insulin.
Insulin shots. Yeah.
But I can tell you, I sure do hope some of that Alfredo's left, because I'll eat on that all week.
Oh, yeah. We'll take her home.
Night.
Put it in the fridge.
Samantha, nothing is wasted here. Waste not, want not. Okay?
We're going to take a timeout. Oak Hill is.
Hey, we're going to take a timeout right here, 30 seconds. We'll be right back with more Oak Hill action right after this.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
The Mighty Oaks play here on 97 Country, The Bull.
And we're back live at Oak Hill High School, and it is now 1st and 10 for the Valley Indians, ball on their own 35. Let's see what happens here. 6:38 to go. Oaks trail 28-0. Snap. It was a must snap. Oh, my goodness gracious. And we just about had him for a loss, and now he's going to gain 15. Jeez, Pete.
Yep, fumbled the snap, fell to the turf. He picked it up, took a really favorable bounce right back into his hands, looked like, and he just took off, ran for 15 yards. And nothing is going right for the Oaks. I mean, absolutely nothing. This is all Valley tonight. All Valley Indians, 28-0, 6:30 to go in the second quarter. At this pace, we're looking at a running clock in the second half.
I was going to mention that earlier.
Yeah.
It's bad for the Oaks on the field. It's been a good night for the Oaks in the press box.
Yep.
There comes motion, and we're going to reverse around the other way.
Oh, yeah.
Number 22, Anthony Aaron.
Brought down by
was brought down for a loss of 2 yards. And we'll take it.
Yep. Who tackled him there, Daniel?
73.
Big Joe.
Big Joe.
Tackle for loss.
So Big Joe was returning one. Did he help him up?
I don't think he did.
Okay, so he just left him.
Well, I think Anthony Aaron got up actually before Joe did.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's okay.
So he didn't have to help him.
Whatever it takes.
Anthony Aaron. Oh, Corey.
Sleepy.
Getting a little tired.
A little tired.
You'll need some Mountain Dew.
Probably. Twins left. Twins. Ryan Bell's oh, my. Oh, shoot.
Incomplete.
He told me before the game, he said, you need some Diet Mountain Dew up there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It'll perk you up.
Yeah, maybe hit up the Oak Hill concession stand down there.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. I heard they got fish sandwiches down there tonight.
Oh, my. They was being passed out.
Hand over
like
fish.
Halloween candy.
Yeah. Just people throwing money everywhere down there.
Yep. Old Kevin Crabtree just fish them out.
Yeah.
Did he catch him from the lake?
Nemo sandwiches for everybody.
Yeah,
Perch.
Nemo sandwiches. Spread.
Jackson
Spread
Lake.
offense. 3rd and long here. And here we go. Heavy pressure. Oh, wow. Waddle with pressure.
Oh, good hit there by Andy Melnick.
Andy.
Oh, my.
Oh, now.
What's the
No,
flag?
no.
What's the flag on
They're
there?
going to call penalty, a personal foul on Meldick. Like a targeting call.
He's injured. I don't understand those. I really don't understand those.
That's a good hit.
That was a good hit. If he would have finished him off and tackled him down, they probably wouldn't have threw the flag.
Yeah, he's kind of holding his hands up like, what did I do wrong
Boys, I'm
there?
just going to tell you, if they take Meldick out of the game, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, get cherry pie, and head over to John Evans Road.
Yeah, I don't know that will happen. Hopefully he'll remain in the game, but number 8's up.
I don't know if they're going to give the penalty or not.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a personal foul.
I don't agree with that.
Seems like head coach is not agreeing with it either.
Yeah. It doesn't matter that I don't agree, but I'm going to tell you I don't agree, and I think it's pathetic. That's my thoughts.
Yeah, it was a good hit. It was a really good hit.
And I'm telling you guys right now, if he would have finished the tackle,
Mm-hmm.
if he would have wrapped him up and done that, there would have never been a flag. That's pathetic. There's no rule that says that you have to tackle with your arms. None.
Well, nonetheless, they're starting this 1st and 10 from the 20.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
The refs must need to get home early, I guess.
Won't be the last.
No, it won't. These guys can't call a cab, let alone a game.
That's right.
That's what Daniel Parker says when it starts getting out of hand. Ain't that right, Danny? Those are facts. Well, here we go. Twins left. Waddle's in the gun. He's got Anthony Aaron right beside him. He's going to pitch it to Anthony Aaron. Goes around the left side. He gets 7, 8, 9 yards before he's tackled out of bounds. It'll be a 2nd and 1. The ball on the 11-yard line.
Man, some big games this week in our area. Jackson's playing Miami Trace just up 93 here at Jackson. Ironton's playing Fairland tonight. You got...
yeah, but let me give you an update on the Ironton-Fairland.
Yeah,
boys.
tell us.
It's halftime, and the score is only 6-0.
Ironton?
Ironton.
Wow. That's closer than I thought. I figured Ironton would run away with that one.
Yeah.
Wheelersburg playing Waverly. It's 14-6. Wheelersburg over the Tigers at halftime.
Yeah.
Athens on top of Wellston, 20-0.
Go Berg. And there is Waddle, and it's a wide open pass to number 80.
Touchdown.
I don't even have an 80 on here.
Number 80 is Jackson Bender.
Oh, okay. Really? Where do you see that at? Oh, it's on the backside.
That's a big roster.
Jackson Bender. He's a touchdown man. 34-0 as the Valley Indians are on top of the Oaks now. What? He has to be joking. He's lying.
What did he say the split pot was?
Over 4,000.
I mean, it's senior night and youth night. You never know.
Yeah, let me buy one, boys. 4:46 to go. 34-0. Jalen Bender to stick it in the uprights. And he did.
Bender's extra point is good.
And, yeah, they just threw the football back, and it was covered in mustard.
Yeah. Yeah, he kicked that one all the way to the concessions, didn't he?
Yep, sure did.
My goodness.
My goodness is right.
35-0.
Hey, let's hear from our great sponsors. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Do you remember being a kid and waking to the smell of bacon frying on the stove? Or the smell of fresh steaks on the grill? Those days are not over. Dave's Custom Butchering in Wellston brings back those childhood memories with some of the best fresh meats available for your family. Smoked bacon, homemade brats, fresh ground beef, and unbelievable steaks are waiting for you at Dave's Custom Butchering. Dave's Custom Butchering, West Broadway Street in Wellston. Call ahead and we'll have your order ready. 740-384-2340.
You're listening to Football Friday Night on 97 Country, The Bull.
Yeah, and here we go as the Oaks are getting ready to receive. Evan Ruby, what do you think? Good? Okay. And there's the kick. Meldick said, I'll just take 20. Last time I got 15. I don't blame him. But look what a gentleman he is. He goes and fetches the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Brings it over to the Zebras. And, just a good gentleman there. Not an unsporting-like player at all.
No, he is definitely not. Great young man playing in his second to last home game here at Davis Stadium.
Yeah.
Hey, Evan, how's it going, bud?
Good.
Good?
Go ahead and call the game, Evan.
Ready for some football?
Yeah.
Tell them what's going on down there.
What do you see?
What do you see?
Football players.
Oh, good.
Play when it happens.
There he goes.
There it goes. What's happening?
They're getting tackled.
He's running.
Wait. Go kill.
Go Oak Hill. Well, he is scrambling and running around. He finally gets tackled. Eddie Abley does. He scrambled out of the pocket and looks like he got probably a loss of 1 or 2 on the play there as he was trying to look for men downfield and just couldn't find any as it's been like that all night.
He was scrambling as fast as he could and he just couldn't make it. Evan, I don't know who won the pot ticket.
17-yard line will be 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13. It's actually a loss of 3. 4:06 to go in the second quarter.
2nd and 13 as the Oaks are struggling here. Twins left, Twins right. Ailey gets the ball. He's looking back to pass. He releases it. He's got him an open man. It's complete, and they're going to throw a pass interference.
It is incomplete.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it did fall to the turf. It almost looked like he had reached around the defender and caught it, but did unfortunately fall to the turf. But
It'll still be a pass interference.
I think that flag is for a pass interference. So
Sure is, Mike. It sure is.
when the defender doesn't turn his head and looks for the ball,
Yeah.
and there's contact, it's going to be a pass
Hey,
interference.
we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Pass interference on the Indians.
Yeah.
And that's a 15-yard penalty,
Might help us out from that last call we got out there. That personal foul.
which these were NFL rules. They placed it at the spot of the foul.
Yeah,
That's a
that'd be
big
great.
penalty.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
But we'll take the 15 penalty yards, and we'll march right up to the 31. We'll try it right here, 1st and 10.
Guys, we just got to take whatever we can get our hands on.
Yep, here we go. We're trying to at least punch it in before halftime.
Abley's looking. He's got some time. He's looking.
Flushed out of the pocket
yeah,
again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's wanting some protection. He's begging for it. Oh, horse collar.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we got it.
Yep.
My goodness gracious.
Yep, the official over here called it for sure.
And there's Garrett McInnes. He comes into the press box to talk to his father. Wonder why Garrett's not on the football field tonight.
I think he graduated.
I think we should put a jersey on him and roll the dice. These guys are from West Virginia. They don't know any better. Garrett said he'd do it.
I'd say he's probably itching to.
I'd like to see Heath get down there on that sideline again, too. But then who would run the clock?
It is a personal foul, and the official call is a face mask.
Oh, face mask.
So that'll give him 15 more yards.
We'll take it.
30 yards of offense comes
Got to get it somehow, boys.
in the way of penalty yards, so we'll take it.
Yep.
I'd say we just keep stepping back and chucking it and see if we can get another one. No, I'm just kidding. I would like to see Eddie find somebody downfield and throw a good ball to him. They've just covered him well out there tonight. Their defensive backs have done a great job on
There's
us.
the snap. We're going to give the ball this time, and it's
Mason
it
Saunders.
worked. Mason Saunders got a few good yards.
Yeah, very good run there on 1st down to get some yards to make his 2nd down a little more manageable. About a 5-6 yard gain there.
Yep.
Time is moving. It's 3:10.
Well, I'll tell you what, it would be nice to get a score right before half.
It would. It'd be a little boost of morale.
That would keep us out of the running clock.
Yep. Little boost
We
of morale.
get the ball after half.
Correct.
We kicked off.
Correct.
Twins right. Abley's got the ball. He's looking. He is one tough cookie, buddy.
Yep, sure is. It takes 2 or 3 to bring him down. He's going to gain a couple yards there.
It'll be about a 3rd and 4. Boy, I almost wore short sleeves tonight, and I am so glad that I did not. How about that?
2:19 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Oak Hill's still trying to punch one in. It's 3rd and 3. They've just passed midfield.
We got Twins left, Twins right. Abley's in the gun. He's got a little bit of time. Number 70 wants him. Oh, he's telling him to go. Oh, and he gets it to the chicken man, and they're going to give a flag.
It was an incomplete pass.
But it's going to be pass interference.
It does appear that the penalty flag was thrown in that area. Let's see what they call. Is a holding, defensive holding.
We'll take it.
So not quite a 15-yard penalty, but still should give us a 1st down.
It'll move the sticks.
It'll move the sticks, give us a 1st down inside 2 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Valley leads Oak Hill 35-0. Oak Hill trying to put a score in before halftime to avoid the running clock in the 2nd half.
Got to get a score here, boys. We need it really bad. And here we are. Twins left, Twins right. Abley's in the gun. Got a little bit of time. Voila.
Oh, gosh.
We're going to go ahead and throw the flag there like we did.
Yep.
Well, that's good. That was nice.
Yep. So Andy Meldick, pass was intended for him. It was incomplete, but he was hit well after the ball went through his hands, and they're going to throw a penalty flag, and Valley's just given Oak Hill about 70 yards here in penalties.
That's been our best series.
Yeah, they've given him 45 yards in personal foul penalties.
Your comment came true earlier, Michael.
Yeah, sure.
dab up another one.
It sure did,
I'll
yeah.
tell you what, Michael, a lot of things come true in Michael's world.
That's
And
right.
that's from the spot of the foul, isn't it?
Well, that's a 15-yarder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ball being spotted at the Valley 21-yard line.
Boys, we got to make something happen here.
Yeah. I mean, they're giving it to us. We might as well take advantage of it.
That's right. Twins left, twins right. Abley is in the gun. Nicole, you want to get on the radio? Say go Oaks there, Nicole. Go Oaks. Oh, good job. And we gave the ball to Saunders there. He's going to get him a couple yards. That was Nicole Ruby on the radio, guys.
How about that? I think it was great.
That was actually a loss of 1, Daniel Parker. Why didn't you correct me?
Looks like we might have an injured player on the field.
Oh, he says, get off of me, boys. Give me some room.
He's getting a little frustrated down there. Big Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he is not happy.
Who's not happy?
Big Joe.
Why?
I think he got hurt on something there. He's.
Oh, okay. I see him now. He's off the field.
Throwing a little fit down there.
Yeah. Oh, he is?
Not a good look.
Oh.
Not a good look. I don't know if he's just that upset because he's hurt. But they're trying to get the clock situated as well. There's a minute 18, and I think they might be wanting that to be changed to 1:28, and it is changed. So they've put 10 more seconds on the clock. Oak Hill's on the 22-yard line. And it's 2nd and 11 for the Oaks. Big Joe's not going to be in there. He's out right now, injured. Talking to the training staff.
Snap. Abley's in the gun. He's got a little time. Pressure's coming on him. He gets rid of it, and it's going to be picked off.
But I think he was out of bounds.
Well, we hope he was. And they're going to say no, he was out of bounds.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
He did catch it, but he was out of bounds. So
he dodged a bullet there.
So we're definitely in 4-down territory. It's just now 3rd and 11, but if we don't get this, I obviously believe we will be going for it to try to score before halftime. Let's see what we draw up here on 3rd down. Two out to the left, two out to the right, and one in the backfield.
Snap. Pass, it is there.
Oh, my goodness. That guy was all over him, and that was intended for Ethan O'Connor. It's going to fall incomplete. He got a hand on it, but his other hand was, I think, tangled up with the defender there.
And he literally got a hand on it. I say run the same thing again.
Yeah. 4th and 11 is a good shot downfield on the right side there for Ethan O'Connor. He's got the height advantage on his defender, as he usually does.
I really would, boys. I would just play. I'd run the same play.
Yep, here we go. 4th and 11 from the 22-yard line.
I'm with you, fellers.
It's a minute and 10 left. We got enough time for a first down and to try to score from there.
There's the snap. Good protection. Good protection. Chicken Man will make it happen. He gets the first down.
He sure did. What a pass and catch
and they
there.
Say move the chains.
Wow, he got all the way to the 10.
That was only possible because of that protection, guys.
Needed 11 and got 12.
And it was good protection by the Oak Hill line right there.
Oh, no. No, that's a bad spot. What are we doing here? They didn't move the chains. They spotted it at the 11, so we can still get a first down.
They say hang on a minute.
Was that 3rd or 4th down?
If they move the chains, that was 4th down. But that's just a poor spot.
No, they're
first down.
First down.
Okay, so officials are marking first down.
It's really 1st and 10.
But I was going to say, if he's on the 11, they should be moving the chains.
I think they moved it to the 10-yard line.
Okay.
Oh, batted down, but
still caught. Andy Melnick making a move.
And it's going to be a touchdown
for the pylon.
Oak Hill, touchdown by Andy Melnick. And look at our band member carrying the flag.
Wow, I heard a train out there.
Yep. Wheelersburg shakes their jugs, and Oak Hill pulls the train horn.
How about that?
We'll take it. 35-6. The Oaks are on the board. It's 32 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Well, Wheelersburg does have the cannon, if you remember.
Oh, yeah, the cannon.
They've got the cannon.
I do remember.
We've got apparently a train horn down there somewhere.
Yep.
But, yes, you're right. They do have their jugs as well. And they get them out often, as they did last week. You said they put rocks in them, right?
I think it's rocks or corn. There's something in their jugs.
Yeah.
They shake them.
Yeah. Going for 2 here. Eddie Abley back to pass. He throws it, and it's incomplete to Andy Maudick. So it's going to be 35-6. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll switch possessions here.
Yep, that's right. And we are going to take a 30-second break ourselves. We'll be right back with more Oak Hill football right after this.
Dakota's, Jackson's premier place for steak and ribs, has been proudly serving the community since 2004. Come out and join us for all your local favorites like our one-of-a-kind onion loaf, or treat yourself to one of our world-class hand-cut steaks. Enjoy the fall weather fireside on our amazing patio outdoor dining area. At Dakota's, your experience and safety are our #1 priority. Here you're always treated like family. That's Dakota's Jackson at 451 McCarty Lane.
Great food, great friends, great fun.
You're listening to the exciting Southern Ohio Conference football action of the mighty Oak Hill Oaks, only on 97 Country, The Bull, WCJO-FM, Jackson.
And we're back. 32 seconds to go. Play calling, but we are confused. I don't know what else to say. Oh, my. There we go.
A little squib kick there.
Oh, thank you, Squib. I haven't heard that all night.
Goes to Anthony Aaron. Don't run it back, please. Somebody tackle him. Somebody tackle him.
And it'll be a running clock after halftime.
Oh, my goodness. He just runs the kickoff back after Oak Hill scores a touchdown. What a kick in the teeth that was right there. Anthony Aaron
the wind right out of it.
Runs it back off of a squib kick. Makes it 41-6, 18.5 seconds to go, and they scored just like that. This team, Valley, I mean, they look like the Minnesota Vikings out there right now, Daniel.
Yes. I mean,
boys, I don't know what to say. I don't have words for this. Maybe they'll go for 2.
I doubt it. Looks like they're going to send their kicker out. That's Jalen Bender. Just heard from a fantastic family friend of Rhonda Kessler. She said that Jalen Bender is her granddaughter's boyfriend, Sydney Kessler, there in South Webster.
How about that?
So good young man there. We've heard some great things. He's ranked top 20 in the nation in his class for, I assume, kicking because, man, he's got a boot. And he boots that one through to make it 42-6, Valley on top of Oak Hill.
That's right, Michael. Maybe that's the guess that we're seeing here.
Do you realize this is worse than the Wheelersburg game?
Oh, this is far worse. This is the worst game of the year.
This is worse than Sims Valley.
Sims Valley. We didn't play Sims Valley.
I mean,
South Valley. Yeah.
Same difference.
Different similarities.
I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say anymore.
Yeah, well,
I don't have any words for it.
I say after halftime, we just talk more. It's good. I will say this, at halftime, we're going to talk to our good friend Daniel Parker up here about Fire Prevention Week. What do you think, Daniel?
Yes.
It's been a good night for the other festivities. I mean, we've had senior night, we've got youth night, and we've got the fire department down there. They've got the big fire trucks out there in the parking lot. The kids can jump in and off of that and, check them out. So we'll be talking about that after the halftime show. And Jalen Bender is going to set to kick this off for after their touchdown there. They scored on the ensuing kickoff from Oak Hill's lone touchdown of the night. And so here he goes. Going to kick it off. Oak Hill has 18.5 seconds left in this first half. And I don't think they can go quick enough for the Oaks and Oaks fans. He's going to kick it deep and into the end zone for another touchback. And Oak Hill's going to start this drive on the 20. And we'll see what we got drawn up here for 80 yards with 18 and a half seconds left with a
stranger things has happened.
Yeah, with 42-6 score. So I'd say we'll be running a play or two and this thing will be gone.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could happen. We might just hand it off and let the call it a half.
And, go talk about it.
Have a couple conversations.
Yes.
So here we go. Eddie Abley's in the gun. He does hand it off, and that's going to be to Mason Saunders. He's going to get maybe 1 or 2. And that will probably take us to the half.
That will be your half.
And it will indeed. So 42-6, Valley on top of Oak Hill. Tough night for the Oaks in the first half. And it's been all Valley, all Indians here at Davis Stadium as Oak Hill returns home after a 6-week-long road trip. Our last home game was here in August, week 2. And so this is week 8. Back home, struggling against the Indians, but you keep it tuned in right here on 97.7 WCJO The Bull. We'll be right back.
Iron City Implement at the corner of Broadway and Water Streets in Jackson is your one-stop spot for keeping your life on track and moving. Whether it's home or commercial, Iron City Implement has you covered with quality Napa brand auto parts and more. They have all the tools to make that job easier and done right. Milwaukee powered tools, gas powered generators, tools and parts and products you may have never even thought you needed. Need a special part you just can't seem to find anywhere else? There's a good chance that you'll find it at Iron City Implement.
In every moment of need, there are those who stand ready to help, our local behavioral health care heroes. These dedicated professionals and partners work tirelessly to support our community's mental health, providing care, compassion, and hope to those who need it most. To the counselors, therapists, case managers, social workers, nurses, and all the amazing staff, we see you. Your commitment, your passion, and your endless patience make a difference every single day. To our community partners who collaborate and extend their hands in partnership, thank you for being the backbone of our shared mission. Together, you are making our community stronger, healthier, and more resilient. We're deeply grateful for all you do. This message is brought to you by the Gallia Jackson Meigs Alcohol, Drug, Addiction, and Mental Health Board, standing together with our local behavioral health care workforce and partners. For more information on the Adam H. Board or local treatment providers, visit our website, gjmboard.org, and like and follow us on Facebook.
The Lewis & Gillum Funeral Home has been serving the Jackson and Oak Hill areas for many years, starting in Oak Hill in 1941 as the Keener Lewis Funeral Home and expanding into Jackson in 1984 and becoming the Lewis & Gillum Funeral Home in 2012. Throughout the years, we've been a funeral home that believes each family gets the same level of attention and care they deserve during difficult times. Lewis & Gillum Funeral Home, 202 West Maple Avenue in Oak Hill and 28 Harding Avenue in Jackson. Lewis Gillum Funeral Home, Director David Gillum.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of community health work. The project is funded by CDC and serves 11 counties in southeastern Ohio. For more information, contact the Jackson County Health Department at 740-935-6322.
A bank is not just for loans. We provide all kinds of financial services. Innovative, state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology, business banking, checking, savings, and investing. We can provide loans at some of the lowest rates possible. Stop by or give us a call. We're an equal housing lender.
Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
Are you craving a pizza that's as big as your appetite? Try our $10.99 extra large New York style pizza. It's packed with your choice of one topping and made with our original fresh, never frozen dough. It's hand stretched thinner with 8 oversized foldable slices. This is one big deal for one big pizza. Available now for a limited time at Papa John's Pizza in Jackson and Waverly, Ohio. Don't wait, order now and get your slice of the action before this offer disappears.
Are you looking for the perfect power sport vehicle? Well, come visit Pony Power Sports of Jackson. We're the same great faces you know and love at the same location and with the best selection in the tri-state area. We're family owned and operated and here to help you find the ride of your dreams. You can find us 3 miles east of Jackson at 2223 Clary Road, US 35 East. Give us a call, 740-286-4956, or go to ponypowersports.com. From motorcycles to ATVs to side-by-sides, Pony Power Sports of Jackson has them all. It's where your adventure begins. Get to the pony.
The Jackson County Health Department's Tobacco and Vape Prevention is an ongoing program providing help to both youth and adults in their efforts to quit smoking and vaping. Nicotine is addictive and is not only in tobacco products but also vaping products. Let the Jackson County Health Department's Tobacco and Vape Prevention program help you in your journey. They have the tools to help you reach your goal of being nicotine-free. Call them today at 740-286-5094, extension 2839, and good luck to all of our area teams this sports season.
Home. It's your sanctuary. It's pajamas at noon and cookies in the oven. It's fingerprints on the wall and heights measured in a doorway. It's the one place in the world that you know better than anyone else. Jackson County Banking Center wants to help you build that messy, wonderful, cherished place where you can live a life you love for years to come. That's our promise. Jackson County Banking Center, here for you now, here for your future. Visit vcnbfamily.bank for our construction special. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for a reliable title company? Warranty Title Agency is a place you can trust. Whether you're closing on your first home or deed preparation, title exams, and more, Warranty Title Agency has got you covered. Stop by 227 East Main Street, Jackson, or call 740-286-2248. Also online at warrantytitleagency.com. Proudly supporting Jackson and Oak Hill football. Warranty Title Agency, where your trust meets our dedication. Go Ironman and Oaks.
Dakota's, Jackson's premier place for steak and ribs, has been proudly serving the community since 2004. Come out and join us for all your local favorites like our one-of-a-kind onion loaf, or treat yourself to one of our world-class hand-cut steaks. Enjoy the fall weather fireside on our amazing patio outdoor dining area. At Dakota's, your experience and safety are our #1 priority. Here you're always treated like family. That's Dakota's Jackson at 451 McCarty Lane.
Great food, great friends, great fun.
Good people bring good people.
At Buckeye Construction and Restoration, it's the foundation of our projects and our company. What started in a garage with 2 people and a dream now employs over 100 with offices locally in Wellston, Waterford, and Cincinnati. BCR offers competitive salaries, professional development opportunities, and an employee referral bonus program. Join one of the fastest growing companies in the Midwest by calling 833-775-1595 or visit bcrmco.com to apply. BCR, preserving our history with the hands of craftsmen.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Named Best Sports Program in the Country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in High School Football is presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Now here's your host, Skip Mossick.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's in High School Football's Halftime Report. This week is Officials Appreciation Week across the state. We'll talk about that and more with Bo Rugg, Director of Officiating and Sports Management with the OHSAA, next on the Ohio News Network.
Beck's recognizes this week's player with heart, Keegan Deal, at Logan Elm High School for his commitment and passion on the field and within the farming community.
I just think it's the people that you're with and this bond that I've had with my grade. If I really had to put a thumb on anything, what do I look forward to? Why am I here again? It might be because there's 15, 14 other guys that are counting on me, and I'm counting on them too.
Keegan shares his love for football with his teammates and his love for FFA with the youngsters.
And I'll get stationed, somewhere, whether that's with cattle or tractors. And, we'll tell a bunch of fourth graders from, some local schools about that and any questions they have.
And for him, farming means family.
That let me connect more with my grandpa and uncle than I ever did because they weren't sports people. They love watching us kids, but that's how I got to spend extra time with them is I go show my steer.
At Beck's, we are and will remain farmers at heart.
This factory has walls, but there's no ceiling.
Here, my ideas matter.
I went from a dead-end job to endless opportunity.
Join a team where you can use your unique talents to grow both personally and professionally. With advancement opportunities, an on-site health clinic, and generous retirement benefits, you too can be more at Bellisio Foods. Apply today at BellisioFoods.com/careers. That's BELLISIO Foods.com/careers.
Do you remember being a kid and waking to the smell of bacon frying on the stove? Or the smell of fresh steaks on the grill? Those days are not over. Dave's Custom Butchering in Wellston brings back those childhood memories with some of the best fresh meats available for your family. Smoked bacon, homemade brats, fresh ground beef, and unbelievable steaks are waiting for you at Dave's Custom Butchering. Dave's Custom Butchering, West Broadway Street in Wellston. Call ahead and we'll have your order ready. 740-384-2340.
Cottle Chipping is focused on providing logging and land clearing services with the highest levels of customer satisfaction and will do everything they can to meet your expectations. With a variety of offerings to choose from, they are sure you'll be happy working with them. There is no job too large for Cottle Chipping. Cottle Chipping has been in business for over 40 years, which is experience that you can trust. For more information about your logging and chipping needs, call Cottle Chipping at 740-596-5984. That's 740-596-5984.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids at Beck's. They are and will remain farmers at hearts. And welcome back, everyone. Halftime of your game. We're joined for a few minutes this evening by Bo Rugg, Director of Officiating and Sports Management with the OHSAA. And Bo, this is Officials Appreciation Week. Wanted to get you on to talk a little bit about it. Is this new?
Well, yeah, it's fairly new. It comes out of the National Federation of High Schools, and Dana Pappas, who's been there, 3 or 4 years now, she had a job similar to mine in New Mexico, and they hired her to be the officiating person there, and she has done some really good things to try to promote officiating, and this is one of them, and it's a nationwide thing, and each state kind of does their own thing.
Bo, why is it important to recognize officials and show them that, while we may not always agree with them, we at least appreciate their efforts?
Yeah, I think there's several things that I'll say to that. The first one is they're people, and one thing you have to realize with officials, just like players and coaches, they're trying really hard. And, we know that from playing, is sometimes you try really hard, but you make mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. But it's not because of lack of trying. So I look at this as we're all in this together. We really need to do appreciation more to point out to people they're not the outsiders or the enemy. They're part of what we're doing, and they're just a different part of it.
Well, Bo, we've talked about it before, but let everybody know about the outreach program that you have, even at the high school level, to get younger people exposed to maybe becoming an official after their playing days are over.
Yeah, we really wanted to expose people that are in sports to the sport and how they can continue, because 96% of our athletes are not going to play after high school. So our schools asked us really during COVID, what can we do to help? And now we have over 60 schools that have officiating as part of their curricula. And while the benefits of getting some of these people involved aren't immediate, we know that it'll bear fruit later. And so we're really excited about the program and reaching out and getting them involved in understanding what officiating is about, and some of them actually officiating.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the age ranges of when people maybe decide to become an official. I would imagine that age range is very broad.
It is very broad, and really our efforts this year are going to target some of those people. I call them the 30 to 45-year-olds that their kids might be playing. They're vested in the sport. They like the sport, and their kids are done playing. and stay with it. Come officiate and stay with the sport because they're interested in the sport, and that's really what we have to do as much as anyone or as much as anything is keep people that are interested in the sport, keep them in the sport and helping in a real positive way. Because I say it all the time, my mentors told me, the best thing about any sport is playing it, second best thing is coaching it, and the third best thing is officiating it, and being a fan is a distant fourth. So we want to keep them involved.
Well, Bo, while we had you on with us, wanted to hit you up with a football rules question. This came up in the high school segment of our Buckeye Roundtable show on Monday. Last Friday in the Tri-Valley Riverview game, a very rare free kick field goal after a punt was fair caught for Tri-Valley. This is a very old rule that I'm sure not a whole lot of people know about. Can you explain it to us?
Sure. Yeah, it is a rule that's been in for forever. It was in probably other codes a long time, and they took it out of NCAA and NFL. It's a cool rule that people should use more, but nobody thinks about it. But yeah, after you fair catch a scrimmage kick, your choices are to snap the ball anywhere between the inbounds lines or free kick anywhere between the inbounds lines, and if that free kick goes to the goalpost, it scores 3 points. It is an interesting rule, not used much, and kudos to the coach that knew about it and did it.
He is Bo Rugg, Director of Officiating and Sports Management with the OHSAA. Bo, we always appreciate your time. Thank you.
Anytime, Skip. Thanks a lot.
And we'll be back on the Ohio News Network.
I'm Ohio Education Association President Scott DeMauro, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we're proud to bring you tonight's game. Our members are the public school educators who coach your kids on and off the field because we believe in the potential of every student and their right to a high-quality public education, no exceptions. That's why we will continue to speak in one voice to demand the supports and resources our public schools need because public education matters.
Did you know 38% of Ohio's teenagers have spent money on gambling in video and online games? Items like mystery boxes, skins, and spin to win mimic gambling, putting children at a higher risk of experiencing a gambling disorder as an adult. So get in the know about youth gambling and start the conversation with discussion guides, parent resources, and more at changethegameohio.org. That's changethegameohio.org.
In every moment of need, there are those who stand ready to help, our local behavioral healthcare heroes. These dedicated professionals and partners work tirelessly to support our community's mental health, providing care, compassion, and hope to those who need it most. To the counselors, therapists, case managers, social workers, nurses, and all the amazing staff, we see you. Your commitment, your passion, and your endless patience make a difference every single day. To our community partners who collaborate and extend their hands in partnership, thank you for being the backbone of our shared mission. Together, you are making our community stronger, healthier, and more resilient. We're deeply grateful for all you do. This message is brought to you by the Gallia-Jackson Meigs Alcohol, Drug, Addiction, and Mental Health Board, standing together with our local behavioral healthcare workforce and partners. For more information on the Adam H. Board or local treatment providers, visit our website, gjmboard.org, and like and follow us on Facebook.
Iron City Implement at the corner of Broadway and Water Streets in Jackson is your one-stop spot for keeping your life on track and moving. Whether it's home or commercial, Iron City Implement has you covered with quality Napa brand auto parts and more. They have all the tools to make that job easier and done right. Milwaukee powered tools, gas powered generators, tools and parts and products you may have never even thought you needed. Need a special part you just can't seem to find anywhere else? There's a good chance that you'll find it at Iron City Implement.
Keep your athlete in action with Holzer's Saturday morning sports injury clinics. Dr. Kelly Rausch and Charles Zurenberg offer Saturday morning sports clinics at Holzer Sycamore and Gallipolis, and the Holzer Jackson Clinic on Pattonsville Road every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. during the fall sports season. Dr. Rausch and Dr. Z have the experience to keep your athlete in action. No appointment necessary. Walk-ins are welcome.
This is ONN.
All right, thanks again to Bo Rugg with the OHSAA for hopping on with us tonight. Enjoy the second half of your ball game. I'm Skip Mossick on the Ohio News Network.
This has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling from the Ohio News Network.
You're listening to the Oak Hill Oaks on 97 Country, The Bull.
And we're back here at Oak Hill High School, where the Oaks have had a rough first half.
Pretty rough half indeed. Corey Valley up 42-6. And they scored at will. They moved the ball at will. It was just really a disaster for the Oaks on the defensive side of things. And not much going offensively either. We did get into the end zone there at the end of the half on a
pretty good operation, really. Pretty good series.
Yeah, a good drive, but a drive that was pretty much spearheaded by the penalties of Valley. And so that was really the only way we got to move the ball. But boy, right now we are watching Jalen Bender kick the ball, and our fans are clapping for him. He just kicked a 50-yarder and goes through the uprights. And so that's the kind of players they got on the team over there right now. Their kicker is one of the best players out there. But right now we're going to take just a little bit of time, Corey, and talk to our good friend Daniel Parker, who's been with us this week. And who's been with us all year long.
I love Daniel.
I do too. He's fantastic. And he holds some positions here in our great little village that deals with something this week. It's Fire Prevention Week. And Daniel, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your positions here at Madison Jefferson.
Yeah, Daniel, please.
Thanks, boys. Thanks, Michael. Well, I'm an assistant chief here at Madison Jefferson Joint Fire District. I've done fire prevention over here at the schools, and in the community since about 2009, 2010, somewhere. I missed last year.
Right.
I started a new job, had to sit last year's out, and got back in it this year over at the schools. Had a very successful fire prevention day over at the elementary. And
the kids love it, Daniel.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. It's probably my favorite thing to do in the public service, let alone in the fire department.
What's it like, Daniel? Like, how do they view you guys? Because you're every kindergartner's hero.
You could imagine kindergartner through fifth grade of how that would be. You put them all in one gymnasium. You can imagine how
energy.
Yes. So you imagine trying to keep their attention, but when the fire department comes, you want to talk about it's all eyes and ears.
Yeah.
And they just love it. Their little brains are just sponges. They soak that stuff up, and they go home. They tell their parents, and it is the best way to get fire prevention out to the public is through the youth.
And just like that, smoke alarms are sold out at the Piggly Wiggly.
Hey, they save lives.
That's right. That's right.
They do.
Kids light up like a fire truck, don't they?
They love it.
Speaking of fire trucks, we got a few down here tonight.
Yes. So tonight we've got the boys out here. They've got our engine out there and one of our medical trucks sitting out there along with Jackson County EMS. They're out there helping. Going to be here for any kind of incident that would come up, injury or anything that would go down. They're ready to rock.
And we've seen them in action a few times. I remember Corey and I sitting here, our first game that we've ever called. It was Wellston here at Oak Hill 3 years ago and 2 years ago. And we watched the Life Flight land out there and take off. And maybe you could talk us through that situation.
I can elaborate on that. I think
that very night, I think you was in the EMS.
I've worked a lot of games here in the past and stuff. My EMS career stint was more likely from about 2013 to as soon as COVID went through, I kind of jumped out of that, went full-time in a little different areas and stuff. But 2013, 2020 was my little stint working Jackson County.
You've had some experience.
Oh, yes. Yes. But anyway, when it comes to Life Flight and stuff, we live in an area where you're on a 2-hour drive to any trauma center.
Yeah.
We don't live in an area where there's any facility that can handle this type of injury. those are just facts, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
So
right.
the name of the game is to get the quickest care possible,
Yeah.
which is by air.
Yeah.
So a lot of people they're like, oh, they worry about that. Is that really necessary?
Right.
Yes, it's very necessary, especially if there's broken bones, which is very possible
Yeah.
in this this sport.
Or
So,
the head injuries.
Yes, head injuries,
Yeah.
and time is of the essence.
Right.
So therefore,
Have to life flight.
they're going to get there as quick and get to where they need to be to get the best care possible.
Yeah, that's a great point, Daniel. Great point. And this week, as you mentioned earlier, as Fire Prevention Week, and maybe you could talk a little bit about why this week? Why do we do it this
Yes.
week?
Well, this week has been
good
established.
question,
This
Mike.
is just not a week that we just pick or anybody picks. Back in 1925, our president, Calvin Coolidge.
Yeah, CC.
He deemed this week
Yeah.
solely for Fire Prevention Week.
Yeah.
I like
And that-
Calvin. He was a good president.
Yes, he was. So that dates back, and reason why is because of the big Chicago fire.
The Chicago.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Great
And it was
Chicago Fire.
Chicago shirtwaist
Back
fire.
in 1871.
Yeah.
They was
All those seamstresses got burned up.
It was over 17,000 homes and structures.
Yeah.
Left over 100,000 people homeless. Burned over 3 square miles. Burned over 3 square miles in
Wow.
the city of
The
Chicago.
Great
Burnt down.
Chicago Fire.
So therefore, fire prevention started after that. 1925 rolls around. They deem it officially. This is Fire Prevention Week. That's why this week of October.
And that's when you start getting in water trucks.
Yes.
First, yeah.
So, therefore, hey, there's a little bit of facts right there why Fire Prevention
Actually,
Week
that was
here
probably
and why
when
it's
fire
important.
alarms and fire escapes were put in buildings.
Yes.
Because we had fire departments even in the horse and buggy days, didn't we, Daniel?
Yes, yes.
Like where they would have like where the two guys would
Believe it or
hand
not,
pump on
you
a
know,
water
another
on a water
president.
truck.
I do
Go
believe,
ahead.
and don't fact check me on this, but
We're not
I'm wanting
the-
to
we're
think
not
like
the
Ben
liberal
Franklin
media. We're
was
just-
like started the
we're
very
just
first
regular radio guys.
very first fire department.
Who was that?
I was thinking, maybe Ben Franklin started the very
Ben
first fire
Franklin.
department, the bucket brigade.
Yeah.
And I think the bucket had a hole in it.
Well, and Ben Franklin also he found electricity.
Yes.
That could make fire.
That's
So,
right.
A shout out to the guys. We're doing PR this week. We're at the schools. We're at the ball game tonight. We're having open house tomorrow from noon to about 4 o'clock.
What are you giving away over there at the big
I
house?
think there might be some hot dogs. Chief Jeff Heft will be over there chefing it up.
Is
on the grill.
Jeff Heft the chief?
Jeff Heft is the
Now, he
fire
supports youth sports.
chief. Yes, he does.
He's the treasurer of the Oak Hill Recreation League. He's on their board.
Yes. The guys on the fire department's the same guys you see out in the
Right.
community.
Right.
Same guys doing everything else. They're there for your.
And I believe Samantha Russ's son is part of the fire department,
yes.
isn't he?
Yes.
Michael?
I remember putting him on when he was a young fella, recruited him in. He's been great help ever since.
Well, here we go. We're going to kick the ball off. Number 6, Jalen Bender is going to light that baby on fire and send it to the end zone.
Yeah, very good. We got people to put it out.
Yes, we do. Mustard.
Yeah.
It'll go in hot and come out with mustard. We're going to return this one.
Ethan O'Connor.
Ethan O'Connor says, give me that football. And,
Ooh.
wow, the Valley Indians said, not a problem. We're going to take it down to 12. Aaron Anthony picked the ball up from someone. He said, I think I'll dance it in. The official said, nah, that potato's not hot. It's cold.
That's right. Well, Daniel, we do appreciate you. We thank you for what you do, you and the rest of the fire department and the EMS guys. That's a community service that is often overlooked and underappreciated, but we appreciate you, Daniel.
Daniel, when I get home from this game tonight, my bones are cold. I'm going to light a fire inside my wood-burning appliance in my house.
You just go ahead and do that.
And I have fire alarms and security.
And the burn ban has been lifted.
I saw that.
I do believe, but it's still
in effect from 6 a.m. until 6 p.m.
Normal burn ban during these months.
Right. And here we go, a little run play going up the middle. We got some positive yards on that. That looks like Blaze Ford with the carry. No, it was not. It was Mason Saunders. But nonetheless, hey, we'll take it. That was good. Something wrong, Mike?
I think I'm just hearing those voices again.
Oh, well, we can get you up to the ridges. You do.
Oh, I was hearing somebody else talking in my ears, or my headphones here.
Michael, do you need help?
I
This
don't
is
know.
serious.
Yeah. I was trying to figure that out there.
Daniel, are you hearing them?
Too much cherry pie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll chalk it up to technical difficulties.
Yeah, sure. We'll chalk it up to Mom's cherry pie.
Yeah.
And we're going to chalk that up to a loss of 3.
Yep. Yep. But they are in a running clock situation, if I'm not
They
mistaken.
are, yeah. It's
right?
6 minutes and 13 to go.
Yeah.
The clock is running, and Scott Lewis is here with us today, and he's hogging the cherry pie. Scott, is that good?
Delicious.
Scott said delicious.
If Mom, if you're listening.
Shirley Evans, Scott Lewis gives it 3 thumbs up. He had 2 thumbs until he ate a piece. Oh, he said he would like one for his birthday.
When is that?
Yeah.
Every month. He's got it every month.
Every month. He's an old timer.
Yeah.
He's going to outlive Methuselah.
Yeah.
We're proud of him. Someone said they saw him and Randy Layton on a beach together.
Oh,
I'm
is
not
that
sure
right?
about that.
Yeah. Oak Hill just took another sack inside the 5 this time.
By number 8.
Number 8.
Let's get that. Zach Witt.
Zach Witt. He's had a pretty good night.
Untouched,
unscathed.
Guys, it's so bad the cheerleaders have sat down.
Yeah. Well, they're making a heart there out of their
we're probably doing some
pom-poms.
senior night pictures.
It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, speaking of that, we want to give a shout out to our good friend Matt Bennett's wife, Sarah. Sarah is battling breast cancer right now, and I believe she has treatment here soon. And we just want to let her know that, you're in our thoughts and prayers, Sarah, and we're with you the whole way. And there's the punt, and it has it's going down the field. We're getting a good roll on it.
Yeah.
And we're going to go ahead and stop it right there, and the refs are going to give us an extra yard, and we'll take it. Back to Sarah Bennett. We was at the volleyball game this past week, and my heavens, what a great support that this community poured out.
Oh, it's amazing.
To the Bennett family and financial contributions, but more important than that, the gymnasium was packed, and it was completely pink. And wow, it was a rather moving experience.
Yeah,
you can't beat this little small community when it comes to stuff like that.
No.
I've been on both sides of it, and
Daniel, you have. You have, and I forget about that.
This
at times.
community shows up and shows out every time.
Yep. It doesn't matter who it is.
Well, and that's serious things, and I see it with the rec, just the types of volunteers that people step up and fill voids. And everyone works together.
Okay,
Waddle
with
they should waddle with the pit to Aaron Edwards or Anthony Aaron or whatever his name is, and he's going to pick up 17 yards.
It puts things in perspective. You look at the scoreboard; it's 42-6 by all accounts. You think it could be a bad night, but folks, this is just football for high school. Things. You put things in perspective of these.
This is for the kids. This
Yep.
is for their memories. This is for their last. This is senior night.
Right.
This is their last days of enjoying high school like this.
Yep.
They need to enjoy every minute of it. They're going to get supported.
Absolutely. Yep. And the community really does come together in times of need.
3 minutes to go in this game. Twins right, Waddle under center. He's going to feed it right there to number 8, Zach Witt. He's going to come out of the I formation, just straight up the gut there in the fullback position. He's going to get 5, maybe 4. He's going to get 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6. Boys, it's cold outside.
Well, this third quarter is flying by with that running clock. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go already in this third quarter. So that's been a blessing right now for these Oaks and Oaks fans on a cool, chilly evening. It's football weather finally.
Football Friday night action. There goes the play. Aaron Edwards.
Oh, big stiff arm there.
Anthony Aaron.
Anthony Aaron, yes. Anthony Aaron.
I've struggled with that.
Yeah, you sure have, Corey. I messed you up at the beginning. That was my fault. I'll take a little responsibility for it.
I think it's
because I made the joke about the 2 first names and
can't trust a man with 2 first names.
Yeah, and boy, I tell you,
it's just been downhill ever since.
It's been downhill ever since. You're right.
You've been flustered all night,
guys. The night started out flawless. With the great food and fellowship.
Well, and senior night and youth night.
And, we get that onside kick. I thought we was going to really control the game.
Yeah.
Here we go. Under center, I formation, Twins left. Snap. We're going to give it to number 8. And he's going around the outside. It was intended. He's going to score. That'll be a touchdown right there.
Oh, he fumbled it. Fumbled it into the end zone.
Fumble, but did he recover it in the end zone?
No, I think Oak Hill jumped on it.
Oh, that would be great if we
Let's see what they call.
He just calling him down, I believe.
Well, I saw it looked like a marker.
Yeah, he did. He threw the marker. So there could have been a fumble, but they must have recovered it.
Regardless, the ball has been spotted at the 1.
He stepped out of bounds before he fumbled the ball.
Very fortunate.
Thank you to Coach Heath McInnes.
He's our eyes up here right now.
He just brings so much wisdom to the game of football.
Clarity.
Yeah, clarity. Yeah. And they're going to take it right up the middle. Not real sure who scored.
He's excited.
Is that number 9?
9.
Number 9.
Waddle, the quarterback. He waddled it in.
Waddle.
It's 42-6, and this has officially crossed over as the
it's 48-6.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah.
The worst game of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And Wellston is involved in their worst game of the season.
Oh, wow.
They're losing 41-0 to Athens.
Oh, yikes.
Athens,
Joe Burrow Town.
Yep, they're at Joe Burrow Stadium right now.
Really?
And
wonder if he donated.
The Bulldogs are pouring it on right now.
You think he can afford it?
I'd say he's got about 275 million reasons why he can afford.
I don't see why he doesn't just come to Southern Ohio and there be all kinds of Joe Burrow stadiums and fields.
You know what's unfortunate this year for the Bengals and Bengals fans, and Joe Burrow, really?
Unfortunate.
It is. Joe Burrow is having a really good season. His defense right now for the Bengals is just atrocious. I mean, they're giving up so many points a game. And take last week, for example. They lose to the Ravens in overtime to a field goal.
That's a tough loss.
A tough loss, but Joe Burrow throws for 5 touchdowns.
Here's the thing. Our good friends in Cincinnati, they should have picked up our good friend, Mr. Bill Belichick, and employed him.
Well, they made some moves for his offensive line to try to protect him, and then they pay him, as what they thought he was worth, and I think he is. But, boys, we got to make some moves on the defensive side of the ball, or they're not going to be, as he last week, an elite championship team. So
it's a shame.
It is. They got some talent there. Jamar Chase running wild out there too.
Offense scores points, but defense wins games.
Yeah, that's right.
That
defense
sounds like
wins.
something that Norm would say.
Yeah. He put it on our shorts. You remember that, Danny?
Yeah, I wore them backwards.
You had them on backwards one day at practice.
I paid for that dearly.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
How'd that go?
I can tell you what, I took some varnish off that wood floor.
Yeah. It took him a few trips up and down to figure out why he was running. Every time he'd come back down, Coach Pearson say, "Hey, you know why you're running, son?" No. All right, take off again.
I even, told on myself for other stuff that I had got away with.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I was digging deep.
Yeah. He said, "Son, you got your shorts on backwards. Now get out of here."
Now get out of my gym.
Out of my gym. How many laps did it take before you realized?
I think the rest of the team had already left the building.
I think he was tired of watching.
Yeah.
Is how many that.
I'd already taken my shower. I was already gone.
So you just
Michael couldn't even go home. I was just right.
Oh yeah.
So you was like Forrest Gump. You just kept running.
He just kept running.
Yep.
And you never did get it, and then your Coach Pearson had to tell you.
Yep. And I wasn't the only one because obviously my teammates didn't know either.
No.
Now, why does that clock say 8 minutes?
It's fourth quarter, boys.
It's fourth quarter. We have talked our way into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought we played longer than 8-minute quarters. Am I wrong about that?
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Hang on a minute.
They've shortened the game. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, we did that last year.
Yeah, the coaches had came together and agreed to a certain situation that if this would arise, we would.
So the coaches agreed to 8-minute quarter.
That's why that third quarter went so fast.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty quick.
I thought
I didn't even notice it.
8 minutes is what we play in 5th grade.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, well, 2nd and 5, Oak Hill here, 7:30 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 49-6, Valley on top. And Eddie Abley is in the gun. There's the snap, and he pump fakes, throws it deep in double coverage, and it's caught, but he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. The ball's caught.
Eddie has thrown a lot of passes today that have been the catchable passes.
Yeah.
And just about where they got to be.
Right.
be able to be caught because it's been so heavily defended.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
we
you can't place them anywhere else.
Right. You got to give credit to the Valley defensive backs, corners, and the safeties. They've been all over the receivers.
They have been on them like chicken on corn.
That's right. That's right. Mikey Williams, Andy Meldick, Ethan O'Connor. They just there's not an open spot out there.
Abley in the gun. He's looking to pass.
There was the most open spot.
It was, but it just about should have been picked.
Yeah, he was just not in the right area, but going to fall incomplete. And that'll bring up a 4th and 5. And I think we're going to have to punt even in this situation. We're on our own 25-yard line.
I think I'd just go for
it. You got Andy in the back.
It's running clock. I mean, they're going to punt it, but it doesn't really matter if they score again, other than just your pride.
Yeah. Well, I think we've probably.
Yeah, there goes Chris Lester. He's checked out.
Yep.
Oh, did he muff it? He muffed the
he
punt.
did. Get him.
Pick it, scoop, and score.
We got it. Ball back.
Yeah, he jumped on it.
That's the greatest offensive series we've had all
Michael
night.
said, pick it, scoop it, score.
Scoop and score I was hoping for, but didn't happen. But that's all right. We recovered anyway, so that's going to be a
It's going to be first down for the Oaks.
On the 33-yard line. So, 1st and 10 Oak Hill. Maybe we've got a chance to put another one in the end zone here. You think we'll go for 2 again? Try to make it an even 14?
I'd say we'll go for 2. Why not?
Getting ahead of ourselves here. We haven't scored yet.
I'll
but
bet you some Alfredo.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little pitch to Saunders on the short side of the field. He'll pick up 2 or 3. Bring up 2nd down and 8.
Can we give the hit of the night to Andy Meldick again?
Yeah.
Even though it was illegal?
Yeah.
Apparently?
Yeah, we're going to give him that.
I mean, that was a good hit. That's the only one I think I've seen that's been.
Well, the only other one that I would consider giving would be the hit over there, Blaze Ford.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. There's a snap. Pressure's coming. Abley scrambling. Heavy pressure. Shoots it. It's caught by Mikey Williams. And Mikey Williams has a great catch.
Yeah, good first down.
Good job, Mike.
Caught the ball with his hands there. I know it sounds funny, but a lot of times they let it come into their shoulder and their chest pads, and sometimes it could bounce off of them, but he caught it there with his hands. It's he's had a couple good catches in the last few games.
Looks like Big Joe is in his street clothes.
He must have been injured there in that play that in the first half took him to the sidelines.
There it is. Picked off.
Oh, no.
Broke up.
That is an incomplete pass. Nearly picked off. Nearly picked off. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this game. 49-6. Valley over Oak Hill. Running clock situation. Second half has flown by. It's only 9 o'clock here. Davis Stadium. Eastern Standard Time, dude.
Eastern Standard. There's 3:58 to go in this game. Abley's looking to pass the ball.
It's intercepted.
That
by
one
number
is picked
30
off.
for Valley.
Oh, we got a penalty flag.
Maybe that'll be holding.
It might be coming back, boys.
I think it was just a block in the back on
Mikey.
Yeah.
Intercepted by number 30.
It happened to Mikey. It wasn't necessarily on him. Yes, you're right there, and that's the interception is going to stand. I would think. They're just going to bring it back a little bit.
Reel her back a little bit.
Reel her back in, but it'll be their ball.
Wow. Boy, that's.
Unfortunately, that was the most open Ethan O'Connor was on that left side, and he had a touchdown pass right there, but Eddie just didn't see him. He tried to throw the ball up the middle and threw it into double coverage, and it was easily picked off. But it'll be Indians' ball, and they're backing it up to about the 6-yard line. They'll start this drive there. Running clock. They're just going to get a few plays in, and this game's over.
I can tell you what, Archie the Acorn down there, he's not giving up.
No,
and Archie's probably not cold.
No.
He stays active.
I like those big shoes he's got on.
Yeah, they're nice.
Man.
He got those from the Ronald McDonald house.
Yeah, those are, he's got a nice fit, as the cool kids say now.
Shout out to our mascot.
Yeah, Archie the Acorn, 00. mascots. Man, that's a lost art for him, you know. I'm glad we've got one.
Oh, he takes it serious, too.
Oh, yeah, he should.
Yeah, it's neat because, they really brought it back, and it's cool to see.
It is. I like it.
And here comes the Valley Indians. They're going to give the ball there to the right side.
Another penalty.
A flag. Hopefully it's a holding.
You boys remember when Ohio Bobcats played at the Buckeye Stadium and Rufus the Bobcat tackled Brutus Buckeye?
No, but that sounds neat.
Yeah, he sure did, and he got in big trouble over that too.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was no longer allowed to be Rufus the Bobcat for
was that when E. Gordon Gee was the president?
I don't know. I'd say it probably was, but
he liked to wear bow ties.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, old Rufus. He didn't make it to any more games after that. I mean, he did. It just wasn't the same boy in the.
I wonder if Rufus was pre-gamed.
He may have been. He said it was a dream of his to tackle Brutus at Ohio Stadium.
He was just thinking his career or a dream.
Yeah.
So he had to prioritize.
Well, if that's number one, it was his only opportunity to ever do it.
Yeah, I mean, he capitalized, but he paid for it.
Oh,
we stripped the ball. We're going into the end zone. Oh, they threw a flag.
There's a flag, but Andy Meldick.
But we're going to give the touchdown.
Yeah.
Andy Meldick on the touchdown.
We do strip the ball.
He stripped it. And someone pulled into the depot.
Defensive touchdown.
How about that? 40 seconds left
Heath
here.
McInnes
in the
is speechless.
It's a face mask by Valley, so the touchdown will stand.
Yeah, we're going to decline the penalty. Or we'll
And
go
we're gonna
halfway.
run out of time.
And we'll go halfway, and I say we go for 2.
Is that a first defensive touchdown of the year for us, I believe?
Yeah, I think.
They've got 20 seconds to pull this off.
Boys, we got to go for 2 here and make it an even 14.
What a way to end this game.
Oh, they're going to kick this one instead.
Okay, put Uncle Sam out there.
And they've got 10 seconds.
Uncle Sam.
Yeah, Uncle Sam. He's going to try to stick one through the uprights, and it's going to be all we got, boys.
There's the snap.
It's up.
And it's good.
And we'll take it, and that's going to be the end of the night. Oak Hill falls to Lucasville Valley, 49-12. You guys keep it tuned in here for next week's action as we will be back for football Friday night action where the Oak Hill Oaks will take on the Portsmouth West Senators. And I will not be here, but my good friends Michael and Daniel will bring you live coverage. Until then, stay safe, stay warm, and it's a great day to be an Oak. Good night.
Let's go out and do something.
Something like what?
I don't know, something fun, something exciting, something new, something delish.
I know. Let's go bowling at Leella Lanes and eat pizza at Amore's Pizzeria.
Yeah, bowling is something fun and exciting.
Especially with something new at Leella Lanes.
Especially with new renovations underway at Leella Lanes.
Not to forget that Amore's Pizzeria is right inside of Leella Lanes.
Let's go now.
Leella Lanes in Amore's Pizzeria.
Something great.
Southeast Appalachian Regional Community Health of Ohio is proud to present The Search Project. The Search Project through the Jackson County Health Department is a program designed to decrease the negative impacts of COVID-19 and other public health issues and promote healthy behaviors through the deployment of